Hello? Did I do this right? I've never used this feature before. So let's see. Did I do this right? Can you all see the current screen right now? Hello? Okay. Fantastic. Then if this is working, let me do that. Get sound on. Okay, so for those of you who just got here and weren't here last time I went through the runes of Inverted Fate. This is my absolute favorite AU, but if you just got here, you might be more interested in checking out the first part later. You don't have to do it now, but you might want to check out the first part of this. If you don't want to, well, I'm sure you'll be fine. A quick recap in case you want a recap. You can just cover your ears for a second if you don't want to recap. But we fell into the underground after Asriel did a reset, and after getting Frisk Soul did a reset. After the reset, Frisk fell back into the underground without any memories of what happened. And now Asgore is the caretaker, but Flowey is still Flowey. Flowey befriended Frisk, and from there finished the runes and is now in Snowdin. Also, Frisk speaks. So, that's basically everything you have missed. So now I'm going to begin reading. Also, thank you, Bob, for the blue super chat. More Inverted Fate, yay. Exactly. So, let's get started here. Oh. Oh gosh, I need to remember the voices. What was it? Oh, there's a camera hidden in the bushes. For some reason, a piece of paper is taped over the lens. Upon removing the paper, you find a crayon dwelling of some trees and some snow. How professional. Just walking through. Something fell over there. They don't see it. And then someone sneaking up. Yeah, it's a looping little thing. Greetings, human. It is I. A perfectly normal human being. That's right. I am in no way a cool skeleton. But if I was, I bet I'd be extremely talented. And popular. You don't say. But I just did. And isn't this an unexpected turn of events? Very unexpected. And it's just the beginning, for in reality I'm the great Papyrus, scientific genius and puzzle master. Wow, you sure fooled me. Really? I mean, of course I did. My jaw-dropping japes are beyond compare. Lucky for you, I am not an enemy, but a friend. Now, my brother Papyrus, he's so lazy he can't even fix one lousy gate. The royal guard should be diligent, attentive, but as usual I'm forced to take responsibility. Why? Was he captured? Or was he supposed to capture me or something? Maybe. But as I said, he is very lazy. And if we put our heads together, we can pull off a jape of mind-blowing proportions once you step through the gate. Now, human, it is time to set the stage. So let's see. This lamp is too convenient. It'd never work. Good thing I came prepared. Human, step on the metal platform. Is this one of your genius inventions? Wow, you catch on fast. In fact, with this machine, I have uncovered the secret of magic glass. Impressive, isn't it? But since seeing is believing, well, what's the holdup? That's just what I like to hear. So, let's begin. And Frisk vanishes. Oh my gosh, it actually worked. Not that there was any doubt, but... Oh, what do I do for Sans? Okay, give me a moment. Hey, bro. Who are you talking to? Sans? I'm talking to the lamp. Yes, I was just telling it about my brilliant invention. So, would you say it brightened your day? Sans! Ignoring your poor choice in puns. Where have you even been? Your shift started 10 minutes ago. Maybe you should cool down. Get too fired up and you'll melt all the snow. Is this really happening? You try to hold back your laughter, but it's too late. Wow, Papyrus, I didn't know you liked my jokes that much. I mean, giggling? You never take it that far. Unless there's someone with you. No, of course not. There are absolutely no humans here. Well, guess those footprints were another false lead. Exactly. But fear not, dear brother, for I have a surprise that should be very enlightening. Okay, you can move now. Surprise! I said there was no human, but they were here all along. Well, you got me, bro. Foiled again by the great Papyrus. And now you have no reason to shrink your duties. Heh, so much for skulking around. What even are you saying, Sans? Also, really quick, I didn't welcome everyone. Let me welcome everyone really quick. Welcome Clown Knight, Ninja, Oof, Sans the Skeleton, Infected Sans, Bob, Yugi Moto, Jack, and Noshun. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Welcome everyone. That's right, we need to make a good impression. Do first impressions include trying to kill me? Yo-da-yo! No! They involve puzzles, shapes, puzzling shapes. Yeah, it's kind of a tradition around here. Then shouldn't you be getting ready? Alright, I'm going. Catch you later, kiddo. Are you sure he's a royal guard? Not only is he a guard, but he's among the elites. Even if he doesn't always act the part. So, what do they do anyway? They protect the underground from huge threats, and they defend the weak. But you needn't fret, lazy or not, Sans is very great. And I, the great Papyrus, will defend you at all costs. So consider this the start of a grand adventure. Papyrus has joined the party. You know, Sans went the other way. Yes, but we're better off moving forward. You'll understand soon enough. So, I don't mean to pry or anything, but have you ever tested this before? Well, once or twice on... Oh, one moment. Once or twice on rocks. But I assure you, they were very willing participants. It's a strange likeness. Too strange. I suspect there may be greater forces at work here. But that's just a theory. A papyrus theory. My brother's station. It even has his face on it. Apparently only gods have that privilege. It really makes me want to get ahead in life. Ah, to have one's face immortalized in wood. Sometimes I envy my brother. Those awful puns still fill you with determination. All right, human. The time is nearly upon us. Soon you will experience perplexing puzzles, jolly japes, tricky traps, and awesome alliteration? Well, naturally, I'm a wizard of words. But before we leave, I must first inspect you. Well, that sounds ominous. Oh, it's nothing severe. Just a test to see if you're ready for the road ahead, so without further delay. You seem to be wielding a stick. A flawless diversion against pesky poodles. How clever. How dare I say, sharp? Really, be careful about that pointy end. I'd hate to see you get a splinter. Now, your cap and jacket are excellent weapons. Against Snowdin's chilling climate, that is. Personally, I think red is superior to purple, but... Wait, could it be? An adorable ribbon. It's even the right color. For you see, red is the color of pasta, papyrus, and... passion? Oh my gosh! Was this all part of a cunning plot to impress me? Oh shoot, you caught me red-handed. Gasp, you slippery snail! Unfortunately, I for one have very high standards. Oh, Papyrus, that just makes you more enticing. But this is all so sudden. I haven't even checked your ex. Well, that's one last thing I need to check. Right. And I repeat, You gonna cut the suspense or what? Well, human, I see that you are perfectly innocent. You haven't hurt a single soul. But I did. I killed someone. Human, is there something wrong? No, I'm good. I saved him. It won't happen again. Everything's fine. Yeah, for those of you who weren't present previously, Frisk killed Asgore before resetting to bring Asgore back. That's what Frisk is referring to here. Well, you should be proud. Such kindness should be celebrated, and I have just the thing. You got the spaghetti? It's glowing, a side effect of my forbidden technique. Combining the ultimate blend of chemicals with silky spaghetti strands and tangy tomatoes. It will make you taller, give you lazy version, and may increase your coolness by 95%. Yet again, you have to wonder, what has science done? You got that right. But hey, if it actually works, man, you might have something there. Well, there's only one way to find out. Maybe later. I mean, what about all those puzzles? Egad, how could I have forgotten? We can't let Sans descend into further laziness. Switching some items around. Rough Glove. Info. Rough Glove. Attack 6. There are spikes glued to the knuckles. Wear this and your foes won't chuckle. Sans! Shouldn't you be recalibrating the... puzzles? Way ahead of you, bro. Wait, you actually finished them? Yep. Ethan put a little extra backbone into it. Who are you and what have you done with Sans? Well, you got me. I'm actually his evil twin. Snaz. Oh no! Stand back, human. There's no telling what treachery. Wait, isn't that just your undernet handle? I think he's ribbing you. Good one, kiddo. You sure know how to tickle the old funny bone. No, human! You mustn't fall under his influence. What if you start napping for 7 hours at a time? You could start emitting slime, or worst of all, leave a trail of socks in your wake. So would you say I'm bad to the bone? That's it. I'm staging an intervention. Well, so much for that encore, eh, kid? Well, what about the puzzles? Yes, just think of the look on their face, brother. Imagine the joy, the excitement, courtesy of you. Right, we want to make them feel all cozy. But don't think that means I'm going easy on you. If you want to slip past my puzzles, you're going to have to stay sharp. But hey, if your sense of humor is anything to go by, well, I'm sure you'll make it out in one piece. Huh, give me your worst, Sans. I bet I can take it. You sure about that, Butto? Oh yeah, besides, I better make Papyrus happy. And what better incentive than brotherly love? Jeez, you two are relentless. But how can I say no to my little bro? Wait, you're the younger brother? I plead the fifth. Or was it the fourth? The first? You dork. Well, in any case, those puzzles won't wait forever. Hurry, human, before it's too late. Wait, bro. You, got a minute? As long as this isn't another diversion. Nah, for once, I'm not stalling. Just hang in there, kid. I won't keep you much longer. So about the kid. Aren't they incredible? It's not moving. I never knew humans could be so friendly. It's not moving. What's happening? Give me a second. I need to figure out what's going on. Okay. So whenever I go to this part, it breaks. Okay. Then I'll just go here and it won't break anymore. Okay. It should be fixed. Why, once Undyne finds out, I'm sure she'll... That's the thing, Pap. Undyne's not going to take this sitting down. I don't want to bring you down, but you know how it is with humans. But this human is different. I can feel it, brother. They are kind, considerate, and have 0 execution points. If they made it through the ruins, surely they're... harmless? Believe me, I want to say the same. But you know what happened to the prince. Heck, everyone does. Well, I'm not judging the kid. Undyne's already made up her mind. But I could change it. It's not too late. It's a nice thought, but what if it's not enough? You've worked so hard, all for my sake. I don't want to see that go to waste. So, why don't you just let me handle the kid? Come on, bro. Let me pay you back for once. But this is my promise. No, my obligation. Yeah, but when you're up to the top, it's easy to pull the strings. Then, if anyone's to blame, it's me. I'll take it up with Tori, if I have to. Where's Flowey when you need him? Can't you give me a chance? Please, Sans. Undyne's my most cherished friend, so surely I, the great Papyrus, have what it takes to change her perspective. Kid, what are you doing all the way over there? Just staring at some trees. They're really cool. But maybe that's because of all the snow? Hey, I get it. I'm not one to pine for attention either. I don't know what I did there. Hi, Kai. Let me quickly see if I messed anything up when I did that. Doesn't look like I did. Okay, we're back. But if you think these trees are ice, wait Wait till you see what I've cooked up. Come on, Papyrus. It's showtime. Snow time. Snow time. I get it.
Sans. Well, human, shall we proceed?
Sure. There's just one thing I gotta do. So, after returning to the save point,
behold the Fortress of Fortitude. Who could have built this incredible station? It must be the work of one very handsome scientist.
not bad, Papyrus. Not bad at all. So, are you the guy who hid that camera?
Camera?
Yeah, by the door. Some door covered it with a crayon drawing.
Human, I must advise you to be cautious. What may seem like a harmless drawing may one day save your skin and your soul. But all is well. You are perfectly safe.
Then why does he sound so anxious? I can't tell which of them is speaking here. Man, wonder what's happening with the boss. I don't know about you two, but I've never seen him move so much. Wait, the smell. Yeah, I can't tell which dog is speaking.
Oh, that's just me, the great Papyrus.
I would have appreciated portraits for these guys.
Psst, human, whatever you do, don't.
Did you just say human?
Honey, now's our chance.
No way. Do 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 do.
Strange. Is it just me, or did everything get all tingly?
It's probably just you. You know, you're a quirky skeleton. By the way, are you sure it's safe up ahead?
Of course. After all, Sans and I are here for you.
Okay, but let's just say I ran into, I don't know, some crazy dogs. And let's say those dogs had giant deadly axes. What would you do then?
That's awfully specific. Unfortunately, I am a skeleton with many tricks, and they extend far beyond the realm of science. The sight of my biceps alone would make foes tremble.
That's great and all, but won't you get into trouble or something? I know there are others before me, and I know they're gone now. So, be honest, are they going to try to kill me?
What? That's ridiculous. What reason would any monster have to kill you except to take your soul so that they can liberate our entire race? I can't even think of one. Except for perhaps the one I just gave you. But that's a big if. And as your bodyguard, human, your safety is guaranteed by Papillion%.
Not to break it to your be mean, but I don't think that's a real number.
What? Of course it is. It's the newest and highest number, discovered by me. And who is the scientist here?
Still, maybe you should hold back on the H word. Hot dogs? No, human. It'll help us keep a low profile.
So you're the sort who favors stealth. Your brilliance continues to amaze. And perhaps it would benefit you to study my spells.
Info. Blue attack. Cunningly place blue bones to thwart enemy projectiles. Bone barrier. Use WASD keys to summon a breakable shield. Bone barrage. Unleash scrolling bones during enemy attacks. Warning. May cause damage on contact. Hunktover thing. Conjure chemicals with a variety of random effects. I'm serious. One moment I'm getting some crazy DT reading. That's a fun bit of text. Overall, it's probably in the quadruple digits. Then I blinked, it was all gone. Nice. It was even there at all. This might not be one of the chief's bleep.
Hey, it's coming back. Don't be alarmed, my canine compatriots. My presence is powerful, but it's still papyrusy. So if you don't mind, I'll leave you to your papyrus... privacy? Okay. Wait a second, what's that weird smell? It's nothing like your bones. It's Mettaton brand cologne, and for cool dudes only. Sorry, but Section 12, Article D of the Royal Guard Handbook specifically states, all foreign smells must be examined, and if necessary, eliminated. Then what's the hold up. I've been itching for a real fight. Oh my gosh. Here we go. The Canine unit attacks. Act. Doggo. Check. Doggo. Attack 12, defense 10. His odd armor doesn't protect him from this freezer. 3 ferocious foes block our path. Papyrus, level 1. Status. Great. Spell. Act. Dogamy. Check. Dogamy. Merry dog. Tragically limited by his sense of smell. Time for a closer look. Nothing can stop the power of our love. Not even fleas. Target sighted! What's a dog? Where's a dog catcher when you need one? Doggerissa, pet. You try to pet, but the Doggerissa growls. Your smell is too sussy. Drat! I forgot to warn you. Blue means freeze, like an icicle. Act. Doggo. Fetch. I boldly throw a bone into the fray. Doggo promptly pursues. Thoroughly distracted, he forfeits this turn. Bone? No fair. Where's our bone? This music's so good. One of the dogs starts to itch, then the next. Act. Roll around. You rolled around in the dirt snow. You smell like some kind of weird puppy. Can skeletons get fleas? I sure hope not. Status. Perplexed. Bone barrage. Okay, I know you're still there, but the smell's gone. Was it all a trick? Smells like bad breath and weird puppies. The dogs sniff you again. After rolling around in the dirt, you smell alright. The smell of victory lingers in the air, so I let out a hearty yeah. Act. Disguise. I don my flawless human disguise. The dogs share puzzled stares. In their confusion, their accuracy drops. Human? Not human. Which is it? Wait, smells like a... Are you actually a little puppy? Papyrus' goofy glasses continue to perplex. Act. Pet. Dogs will be dogs. They can't resist a good scratch. Status. Proud. Concoct. I combine my chemicals and wowie. All attacks turn blue. I've been pet. Oh, don't leave us out. I could really use a belly rub right now. How could you say no to those doggy puppy eyes? You pet dog Amy. He gasps and gawks. I must not succumb to that adorable charm, but it's so tempting. Status. Reluctant. Act pet. Against my better judgment, I join in the petting spree. As the dog wife starts to lick me, I immediately regret my decision. I guess you're okay. Wow, pet by another pup. A dog that pets dogs? Amazing. The dogs' minds have all been expanded all over again. Mercy spare. You won. You gained no XP, but 70 gold. Nothing makes sense. Why would a puppy have a high DT level? Dogs aren't supposed to pet dogs. Says who? Well, you gonna back me up? But I liked it when they pet us. A new world's been opened for us. Then you should commence the mutual petting. Let him experience your joy as first pull. Yeah, just think of all the possibilities. Chief? Hey, let's not get too formal. This isn't a popularity contest. Unbelievable. Are you ever going to treat your rank with dignity? Dignity? I'd leave that to the Sans! Anyway, how about you dogs call it a day? Heck, treat yourself to Grillby's. I'll even put it on my tab. But can we get a bone too? Papyrus wouldn't share. Why not? Biscuit, that's even better than a bone. Thank you, Sans.
Thank you, weird puppy.
Sans, did you raid the sink again?
Yup.
Gah, I cannot believe. Well, actually I can. Nonetheless.
Hey, cut him some slack. He did call off the attack dogs.
True, and I do appreciate it, brother.
Hey, I said I'd pull some strings, didn't I? Just, try to be careful, alright? I mean, I do have a reputation to keep.
You know, laziness is nothing to be proud of.
Well, I'll ski you up ahead. You know, your brother's really cool. Maybe you should ease up on him.
Well, as cool as he is, I know he can do better. And as his brother, it's my duty to encourage him.
You guys are so lucky. Never knew about this AU, but it's kind of fun. Nice troll. I think this AU is an absolute masterpiece. Absolute. All right. Sans fighting Flowey. Flowey fighting Sans back. And now he's in the Royal Guard? Yup. Guess you could say I'm leafing the dream. Just look at that face. Just look at that face. Grumpy flower. Grumpy flower. Oh, okay. Well, can't win them all.
Sigh, I can't believe this.
Believe what?
Well, I prepared a thrilling speech for you, all about the wondrous world of blue attacks. But those meddling mutts ruined the surprise.
Hey, at least you got the point across.
True, but why stick to the bare minimum? There must be some way I can make it up to you, like an engaging overview of orange attacks.
Well, it probably would help in the long run.
Exactly. So to start things off, just think of me. After all, it takes red to create orange, and I'm always on the move.
Oh, so I gotta move through them, don't I?
Yes, it is so. If an orange attack heads towards you, you must go towards me. And show no hesitation. They're hugging me? But should I be scared? Happy? Humans are... No, I can't think like Undyne. This human is my friend. Besides, somebody has to be there to support them. Papyrus? I'm okay, human. You just took me by surprise. And it's been a long time since anyone hugged me. Without a complimentary suplex.
Jeez, what kind of people do you hang out with?
Very passionately aggressive people. And Sans.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'm not big on aggression. I just wanted to thank you for all the help back there.
Really?
Hey, that fight would have been a whole lot tougher without those bones.
Finally, some genuine appreciation. Which I receive often, but still, thank you, human. Now, let's carry on, side by side.
So, Chills, would you call this a sup ice or a sup eyes? Eyes, man? Aren't they the punchline? I think you mean punchline.
Oh my gosh.
But you guys, the snowman can't see my hat. Yes, could you please remove these googly eyes? I'm afraid without arms, I'm powerless. So what if we say no? Call the army?
Gah, I can't take this anymore. Those puns are even worse than my brother's. More importantly, you should be nice to people made of.
Oh, lame. Who invited you? Yeah, don't you have another staircase to blow up?
That only happened once, and for your information, it was an escalator. A very unstable, experimental escalator.
Man, who cares? None of your dweeby inventions do any real good. Yeah, your autocorrect ruined all my pun blogs. Hey, I'm still here, you know? Oh, Frisk is mad. Frisk mad. A human? That's right, I'm a human, and if you don't back off, then I'll use my scary human powers. Human, I don't think that's a good... We gotta tell the captain. No. I have the human under control. You don't have to warn Captain Alphys of a thing. Yeah, we don't need that man to clobber these punks. But she's a chick? Who are they referring to there? So, if we can beat a human, that berry's as good as gone. Are they talking about Frisk being female? Or are they talking about Alphys?
Let's not get carried away.
The human's ignoring my hat. This means war. Battle start? Except, what's that? Ah! What was that, Chills? Must have been those human powers. All the attention in the world isn't worth that much pain. Yeah, but don't think we'll forget this. Just so you know, that wasn't me.
Then who in the world?
Howdy! Flowey!
A talking flower? Oh my gosh.
Well, looks like someone's happy to see me. Don't let it get to your head, you slowpoke. Do you know what I had to put up with?
Wait a minute, you know this talking flower?
Well, duh. It's the first friend I ever made here. Yup, that's me, Flowey the Flower.
And you must be the great Papyrus. But how did you know?
Anyone of half a brain could recognize the coolest, the smartest, most amazing monster in the underground. Okay, I'll repeat this one more time, but like, this AU, and everyone, it was all reset. Everything was Undertale up until Asriel beat Frisk and reset. Flowey was born just like a few hours ago in world. Flowey is no more than 12 hours old right now. Flowey it's the only one we are confirmed has memories of the old world. Everyone else just has memories of the new world.
A keen observation. After all, I, Papyrus, have many admirers.
But I was too shy to say anything before. You're just so cool.
Ah, the praise, the sincerity. It's so...
Uh-oh, I think his ego's exploding. Oh, come on. You gotta admit, Papyrus, puts me to shame. It is a pretty close call. But, shouldn't we help that poor snowman? I was beginning to think you forgot about me.
Well, never fret. Your salvation is nearly at hand. There, now you can finally witness this amazing plant.
Oh, well, shucks. I'm nothing special. Actually, a talking flower is very special. But who am I to judge? After all, I'm a talking snowman. And I appreciate all of your help. Unfortunately, all I have to offer is a piece of myself. But if you could take it with you, then at least a small piece of me will get to see the world beyond this cliff. Then consider it done. You got the googly snow piece. So, you're heading towards Snowdin, right?
Of course, but first we must brave the puzzles.
Sounds kinda dangerous. But with you here, I guess we'll have nothing to worry about at all.
And what about you, Flowey?
Flowey. But anyway, the kid and I are on a special mission. And I mean special. Don't go telling anybody else. You can trust me, my floral friend. After all, I'm a master at keeping secrets. Well, in that case, we're kinda trying to break the barrier.
Really? But to do that you'd need,
human souls? Well, what if I were to tell you there was another way? That is, assuming there are already 6 souls, but I could be wrong.
Really? Wally! And as a matter of fact, we do have 6 souls. Though it is strange you'd know another way. Well, my department hasn't, but if it's true and there is an alternative, then I, the great Papyrus, shall do my best to aid you. Which I assume will require a trip to the capital.
That's the plan anyway. But why so tense?
Tense? Never. In fact, this is quite fantastic. A trio of heroes embarking on an epic quest. Friendship forged through a common goal. And if we triumph, we'll become living legends. Ah, if only Sans were here. I'm certain that he...
No, this is top secret. Sorry, Papyrus, but even your brother can't know.
Oh, well, I'll respect your wishes, Flowey.
Again, it's Flowey, but I appreciate it.
Then shall we proceed to those puzzles?
It's tempting, but I should lay low for now. I'm not sure I can stomach more puns.
I understand completely.
Don't worry, though. I'll just burrow behind you. See you soon. 6 souls, huh? Hey, kiddo.
Sans, what is this?
Oh, just a bed of deadly spikes.
Oh, well that doesn't sound so... Wait, what?
Hey, I told him they had to stay sharp. Geez, talk about a difficulty spike. But seriously, what? What, you still don't get the point? You're killing me, kid. I mean, I'd give you a clue, but I don't want to be too straightforward.
Wait, could it be?
Let's see. One moment. Alright, we're ready to continue again. Okay.
Is this a genuine, functional spike maze?
There's only one way to find out. Well, here goes nothing.
Oh my gosh, it's finally happening. You actually tried. And this feeling, could it be pride? Human, we must cherish this puzzle for at long last. Wait, just one single instance of a second. Sans? I thought this was a maze, not a straight shot.
Hey, there was no guarantee they'd go that route.
You're missing the point.
I'd say the point missed them.
Gah, and just when I thought you had improved.
Hey, at least I didn't grab a word search this time.
Well, that is true, but...
Don't worry about it, bro. I'll step it up for next round. But before I go, you know anything about some crazy death pellets? Some kids just blew by. They seem pretty spooked. Nope, not me.
Those teens are always saying the strangest things. But death pellets, that's just plain silly.
Still, I gotta look into these things. It's in the job description. Crazy, I know, but as much as I'd love to do nothing, gotta keep the peace. So if you hear anything, just let me know, alright? Sure thing, Sans. I'll stay on the lookout. Heh. Well, keep up the good work.
Perhaps I was too hard on him. This was awfully ambitious by his standards. Well, no, that's not entirely true. After all, Sans pursued the royal guard.
Yeah, that's right. Sans of this AU is part of the royal guard.
And more importantly, he triumphed. And now, he's the chief of the entire Snowdin unit. An amazing feat for such a lazy bones.
It's still kind of hard to believe. He's just so laid back. But still, I like that about him.
I suppose he does have his moments. Sad, isn't it? That poor bunny is always so blue.
Is Papyrus racist against blue people?
Perhaps a shade of red.
Hey, what's wrong? I just don't understand.
Wait, you're a human. No, that's just a really weird cop slayer.
Uh-huh. cop slayer. Frisk is a cop slayer. Okay, carrying on. They kill cops? No, that's not. Look, I'll give you a discount. Wouldn't that be super sweet? Only 5 gold, and I'm sure it'd make you feel better. What will you do? Accept, refuse, cop slay. No way, I've got way more money than I need. So why don't I take 2 of those ice creams full price? You want 2, but nobody ever. I mean, I am Papyrus's prisoner. So if I don't treat him, he'll, the depths of that punishment are best left unsaid. But it may involve the dreaded Junior Jumble. No, anything but that. But couldn't you buy your own ice cream?
Well, this is a test, an experiment, if you will.
Hello, Eric. And just some... Let's see, did I say hello to you, Iron? Just wanted to say hello to everyone who's recently joined. Onwards we go.
To see if Papyrus, if humans and monsters can interact peacefully.
Does Undyne know anything about this?
Well, no, not exactly, but I wanted to surprise her.
Oh, well, it seems promising, so good luck, and have a super duper day. Rainbow Flames? It's official, no. Rainbow Flames? It's official, science has gone too far. You can feel the warmth through the glass, but touching it may not be wise.
Are you impressed, human? This fire is scientifically enhanced. Extraordinarily cool, despite its high temperature.
Yeah, and the puddle's been there for 2 weeks straight.
A minor oversight to my otherwise flawless science.
Good one, bro.
Almost as good as my patented calculations.
Calculations? He's serious about that patent, too.
And since you didn't pronounce it correctly, I demand you let me fight first in our next battle.
That's a weird way to pay, but okay.
Well, what if I gave you a free fire globe?
Now, hold on. Aren't I supposed to be paying you? Papyrus has unique business methods. Still, he makes a profit. Somehow.
You got the fire globe whether you wanted it or not.
By the way, I saw what you did back there. Gotta admit, I'm impressed. Most folks would have taken the cheap way out. So, thanks.
Oh, we're here at... Wait, isn't that one of your socks?
Huh, so that's where it went.
Dang it, Sans, I worked hard on that puzzle, and you put a sock on it?
Wow, rude.
That's not what I meant.
Must have fallen out of my pocket. Happens all the time.
Only because you have a hoarding problem.
So, what's with the glass?
That's magic glass, human. It only appears when you make contact with it.
So the whole pit is covered in the stuff?
Well, it's not exactly. It's another maze. Just like the last puzzle. Only this time, it's not a straight line.
Okay, but what if I fall?
Well, that's what the teleporters are for. A snow papyrus with obvious embellishments. You bumped into an invisible rock. And this too is an invisible rock. Amazing, another invisible rock. What? No rocks? What a ripoff.
So the teleporter's totally busted. Bummer, right? You can't be serious.
You pick up the sock. It smells strangely like ketchup. You decide to not question it.
Why me? Wait, the teleporter worked? Oh, it's too mainstream up there anyway. No one pays attention to my hat. I think this is yours.
As you return the sock, the ketchup drips onto your mittens. How utterly disgusting.
Well, I guess you caught me red-handed.
That's it. I'm revoking your catch-up privileges.
No, Pap, that's my one true love.
Judging by Sans' snickering, well, his sincerity is up for debate. Brother, I love you, but you really need a new hobby.
Yeah, my life's really gone down to the pits. I have no idea how I should feel right now. Is this normal?
With Sans, it's very normal. After all these years, Sans' feelings continue to perplex. Once he downed an entire ketchup bottle, and he still had room for more, but personally, I could never stomach it. What was that?
What was what?
Nothing, human. Forget about it.
You know, I am not gonna ask.
Oh, well, that's probably for the best.
An incriminating sauce stain, like a pool of blood. It will forever haunt you.
Mostly because of the smell. Alas, that poor pasta burned to a crisp before it ever had a chance to dine. Don't look at it, human. It's too much for your innocent eyes.
Well, at least the mouse can lick up the remains. You're having way too much fun with this.
Sans, what have I told you about these hot dogs?
Hot dogs? Nah, bro. These are spaghetti dogs. Totally within legal boundaries.
So you're using my experiment as a loophole?
Pretty much. I mean, somebody's got to put that sauce to use.
Well, you had better share the profits then.
So you're endorsing my business, huh?
Just this once. Don't get any other ideas.
Hey kid, wanna buy a spaghetti dog? They're only 5G. Yes. Wait, did I say 5G? I meant 500. No. Nice try, but I know a scam when I see it. Can't believe Sans a scammer. You want my opinion on Inverted Fate's story? Absolutely fantastic. It's my favorite AU. There is no AU I like more than Inverted Fate.
Yeah. See? At least somebody understands.
But didn't you want to cut?
Well, friendship is priceless.
It's cool. Dog got frozen in my stand anyway.
A hot dog slathered in marinara sauce and frozen to the stand. You equip the rough glove. I see you enjoy my handiwork. It's amazing what you can do with discarded trash.
Fire globe info. Small flames encased in glass. They have the amazing power to take up inventory space. Googly snow piece heals 45 health. The eyes may rattle you, but it's for a good cause. Knowing that you outsmarted Sans is satisfying and fills you determination. Geez, what took you so long? I was starting to feel all lonely. Oh, well, there may or may not have been socks involved.
Be grateful you weren't there to witness it, Floody. Such a scandalous display is unfit for... well,
how old are you again? Oh, that's actually a good question. God, does it really matter how old I am? Socks aren't that big of a deal. I think I want to redo that. I think Flowey would have been more annoying. Or more annoyed. God, does it really matter how old I am? Socks aren't that big of a deal. What? Anyway, I already took care of the next puzzle. Oh, and you're welcome. Wowie, and you didn't even have any arms. Well, it was tough, but I wanted to make you proud. After all, you're like the Puzzle King.
Me, a puzzle king? Now there's a thought. My expertise and brilliance are second to none. Still, don't be so quick to dismiss your own skills. After all, this particular puzzle requires cunning.
Let me guess, there's a secret switch?
But that's the brilliance of it. Few would think to check all the way over here until they unearthed my secret map.
Oh, there's a map? Golly, I just thought I'd check the most suspicious place.
And you unearthed this vine yourself?
It took a lot of work, but it was worth it. You were.
You Flower, continue to. Wow, you actually almost had it that time. But my hands are empty.
You'll get it someday, Papyrus. Well, this looks pretty basic.
Sometimes it's best to keep things simple. At least that's what Sans would say.
I'd hate to interrupt, but you might want to come over here.
Gah, did Sans raid my sink again?
If you want to contact me about that, please contact me on Discord, not during the stream.
Confound it! That dog treat was special. In fact, I had planned on giving it to you, human, as a token of...
Not that I don't appreciate it, but I'm not a dog.
But dog treats are crucial in the art of friendshipping.
Oh gosh, I think Papyrus is a shipper. Oh no.
Just ask Undyne.
Again with that Undyne person. Alright.
Just ask Undyne. But dog treats are crucial in the art of friendshipping.
Not that I don't appreciate it, but I'm not a dog.
As a token of...
What? Oh, I was going the wrong way. You do know there's a sign, right?
And if you're a true puzzle letter, you won't need it.
Well, when you put it that way... Wine. What the... It's more dogs. You got to be kidding me.
It all makes sense now.
I don't know, a giant armored dog's kind of a red flag.
Forget the armor. These pups clearly missed the point. Puzzle solving is a delicate art form. You can't just drop a treat and call it a day.
Whimper. Oh, lighten up. Just one puzzle. Grr, bark, arf, arf. Papyrus, I think you hurt their feelings.
What? But I didn't mean. I just thought, well, the human deserves an enriching. Wait, forget I said human. It was a joke, a prank, a jape. It's just a prank, bro.
Yeah, I'm just a big shaved monkey. Ruff. Here we go again.
Why is it always dogs? Act, lesser dog, check. Likes to be pet. I wonder what's that like. The dogs fidget excitedly. Act, greater dog, check. Greater dog, attack 10, defense 13. That cold metal suit makes a friendly, fluffy Fido. I knew giving it that sword was a bad idea. Spell Bee Barrier. Lesser dog fights to keep its tail from wagging. Act lesser dog pet. You try to pet lesser dog, but it bristles and growls. Seems it doesn't trust you. And that, human, is why you should always drink your milk. Act lesser dog lecture. I give a rousing speech on the importance of puzzle protocol, but that pooch ignores me in favor of a stolen dog treat. It shouldn't be this hard to pet a pooch. Act, greater dog, beckon. You call greater dog, it starts to bound towards you, but stops and backs away. Lesser dog stares intently, licking its lips. Why me? Act greater dog, command. I point at the ground and order greater dog to sit. Wait, I didn't mean to sit on me. Human, help! Papyrus kicks and flails. Greater dog is unfazed. Act greater dog, unmask. While he isn't looking, you run and grab greater dog's helmet. It whines, feeling betrayed, but at least you can see its face. It's It's a good thing I have my battle body underneath this coat. Act Greater Dog, fetch. Ignoring the pain, I courageously throw one of my biggest bones. Status, in pain. As expected, Greater Dog perks up immediately and bounds after it. Status, freedom. Smells like drooling kibble. Act, pet. You try to pet Greater Dog, but as you approach, his ears pin back. Who knew dogs would be so difficult? It's not your fault, human. Captain Alphys is very thorough. Status, supportive. Act Lesser Dog, flaunt. I boast that I can summon bones at a whim, unlike these pooches. They start to look at each other. They start to approach. Curse my big mouth. Status, defensive. Isn't there anyone you can pet? Act, Papyrus, pet. You call Papyrus over. Grinning, he kneels by your side. Seizing this opportunity, you start to pet him. Is this more like flirting? Actually, being pet feels comforting. Status, happy? Act, the human, pet. Knowing the joys of petting, I return the human's kindness. Suddenly, status, Tammy, you pet human? Why? Act, Tammy, pet. You pet the Tammy. Unfortunately, you break into a sneezing fit. Your defense drops, but at least you made the dogs jealous. You wawa? Dream? Come true? Tammy vibrates into the air and out of sight. Status, relieved. Somehow this doesn't surprise me. Act, Greater Dog, pet? I'm probably going to regret this, but I pet the Greater Dog on the head. At least he seems happier now. Lesser Dog wiggles and whines. Act, Lesser Dog, pet. You barely move your hand, Lesser Dog starts yipping like mad. It's so excited his neck shoots outward. Human, I'm not sure I approve of that devious look. Act, spell, concoct. I conjure a fresh batch of chemicals, but the vials explode, sending Lesser Dog's head into the clouds. You have to wonder how it stays balanced like this. Defying all logic, you try to pet Lesser Dog again. Unfortunately, you're too short. Many pets later. Gee, kid, you're kinda sick. You shoot Flowey a sneaky smile. Are you really doing this? Act Flowey. You pet Flowey. You officially have a problem. Are you serious? I didn't know you could pet flowers. Status, amazed. Mercy, spare. Victory. We didn't kill anyone and gained 50 gold, with an extra 100. I love how he did on the map the next days. If I have enough energy to do Waterfall after Snowdin, I'll do Waterfall. Otherwise, we're just doing Snowdin today. It really depends on how much, because doing all these voices does take a little bit out of me, especially since I have to go through a bunch of different, like, ways, and characters like Papyrus are constantly kind of yelling almost. So, yeah, it's a bit of a strain. I'm imagining that Snowdin's going to take at least another 30 more minutes. So, we'll see if I can handle doing Waterfall, but I don't think I will. Though, I will say that Waterfall isn't the area after Snowdin. Well, that was fun. Yeah, well, I think that's enough petting for one day. But I've always wanted to pet a flower. Hey, you hear that? I think it's your brother snoring. Gah, I knew we should have kept a closer eye on him. Sans. Snore, snore, etc. You're not even napping, are you? Nope. Then what in the world are you even doing? Absolutely nothing. Of course. Hey, at least he's honest about it. Plus, you were taking a while to catch up, so... Well, we had a very good reason for it. Like a petting spree? How'd you guess? Easy, I watched the whole thing. And you didn't think to assist us? And still your thunder? Point taken.
Anyway, how about I show you the next puzzle?
What is this?
That's a good question. What are we looking at here? It's a puzzle. Wow, really, Sans? It's a puzzle? Who could have guessed? Did you all guess that it was a puzzle? Give me one moment. I'm quickly handling something. Perfect. Okay, and back to that. Okay. Clearly wasn't a puzzle.
Yes, I can see that. But why does it look so foreboding and terrifying?
Don't know. I just made it in my spare time.
And you built this puzzle instead of doing your job? Sans.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, good job. This could take a while.
Several attempts later.
Having trouble, kiddo? Well, yeah, this thing's brutal. Hey, you said do my worst. Oh, gotta admit, it's pretty impressive. Kid, you have no idea. But even wise guys like me need to take a break every now and then. Hey, okay, now before we skip to the end of the puzzle, I want to quickly solve it. So let's go back over here. I'm going to quickly try to solve it. Thank you for the blue super chat, Bob. I am puzzled by looking at this puzzle. It is quite puzzling indeed. So, okay. So, if you start... I'm trying to think. Give me just a moment. Okay. So, can you all see my cursor? I don't think you can. So, okay. I'm going to turn on my cursor really quick, and I'm going to tell you how I think you can solve this puzzle, in case you can't tell. Okay? So you should be able to see my cursor now, and if you can, you would start up here with the X's over here, right? The row of 3. You would start right here on the left one, then go all the way down on it, right? I think so. No, or do you go down here, down, left, down, and then down again, then down, up? No, that's not right. Let's try that again. Okay, instead, you would solve that portion by going down here, at the top, go straight down, go to the right, up, right, up, left. Then you would leave that part. Go down here to the side, go up over here, go down, go right twice, go up once, right once, down twice, go right twice, up. Okay, you have to go up there. Then right, down, right, up, right, right, down. Then go around. You'll go straight left, then down, back up, right down, then back up, and then go all the way back to the button. That's the answer. Okay. Cursor's now off, and we can continue. Wait, what is this? Wait, upon closer inspection, you find a switch under the puzzle. Click. Oh my gosh, you solved it from over there. Nyeh, I guess you really do have superpowers. Yeah, like the power of observation.
It's so inspiring. I'll never forget this moment.
Oh, Papyrus, you're so smooth. I feel like there's more motion into it. Oh, Papyrus, you're so smooth.
Of course, after all, I wax my bones every morning.
You tell him, bro. Well, here comes the big one. What, another maze? Nah. Undyne's not a big puzzle fan.
But she does know how to create a thrilling challenge.
There's that hesitation again. Well, let's see what you got. Fire, spears. Sans is messing with it. It turns off. Whoops, lost another sock. Sorry, kid. Even I couldn't have predicted that. It's fine, but is Undyne always this extreme?
Well, she's the sort who smashes boulders for fun. But don't let that fool you. She is actually very nice.
Well, I'll see you up ahead.
I can't believe he threw a sock at me. I can still smell the sweat and condiments. Nonetheless, that was rather close.
I'll say. But was it supposed to work like that?
Well, the Canine certainly knew, but I'm sure she was just excited by your arrival.
I'll have to take your word for it. Ring ring. Hey. I didn't prepare a voice for Undyne. I forgot she was gonna be here. Let me think. I'm gonna need to think about this. Okay, I didn't prepare much, but this is like my best stab at it. I'm not sure it's going to sound good, but what do you want, Sans? Oh, nothing. Just thought I'd check in. Or maybe you're just trying to slack off again. Me, a slacker? No, you've got the wrong skeleton. Though, gotta admit, I didn't expect you to up the ante on that gauntlet. It was awesome, wasn't it? Extra spears, jets of fire, a cannon to deliver or skewer any punk who dares challenge our freedom. But you had to go and ruin it. Yeah, it doesn't sound good, does it? I've a couple. I don't think this is a good voice. Yeah, I'm struggling. I'm trying to think. How do I do a good one? Because I'm trying to project more of her and speak more forcefully of her, sort of like how I force things out of Papyrus more, but it's not really. The problem is I don't have a good range, an accent. Okay, here's take 2.
Well, what do you want, Sans?
Oh, nothing. Just thought I'd check in.
Or maybe you're trying to slack off again.
Me? A slacker? No, you got the wrong skeleton. Though, gotta admit, I didn't expect you to up the ante on that gauntlet.
It was awesome, wasn't it? Extra spears!
No, it doesn't. It's too close to Papyrus and everyone. I feel like it's too close to Papyrus and Chara. Because Chara goes,
extra spears, jets of fire.
Well, Papyrus is,
extra spears, jets of fire.
But then Undyne, it's like, what if I try a higher Papyrus? Would that work? No, I don't think. No, not higher pitched Papyrus. I'm not liking higher pitched Papyrus. Because higher pitched Papyrus goes into more...
Extra spears, jets of fire.
Like, does that sound good? Do you... Okay. Let me read a couple lines in that. Higher pitched Papyrus.
It was awesome, wasn't it? Extra spears, jets of fire.
What do you think of that? Very determined. How do you do determined? I need to do stronger, okay? Determined and stronger. Let me...
It was awesome, wasn't it? Extra spears, jets of fire, a cannon to skewer any punk who dares challenge our freedom. But you had to go and ruin it.
Well, guess the secret's out.
Who do you take me for? I may have a lot on my plate, but I'm always keeping an eye on my traps. So why'd you do it?
Better question is, why'd you do it? In case you forgot, Snowdin's under my jurisdiction.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. If there's a human in Snowdin, that means there's a human close to Papyrus. And I'm not dumb, Sans. I know someone's been covering my cameras.
Then maybe you ought to look at this through a different lens. Fact is, the kid hasn't hurt a fly. And I haven't seen Pap this happy in a long time.
Don't you get it?
That... Saccharine... I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't even know. I don't recognize that word. Give me a moment. I'm gonna look up the definition. Give me a moment. A relating to or characteristic of sugar or saccharin. Sweet.
Saccharin.
Saccharin. I guess I had it right. Okay, saccharin. Okay, where were we?
That saccharin stick might just be a clever ploy.
And if it's not?
It doesn't matter. We're this close to our freedom. Everyone's hopes and dreams are riding on that last soul. I thought a royal guard like you would get it.
I see what you mean. But I'm a guard, not a mercenary. And if my bros made a new friend, well, I'm not going to take that away. Are you? Gosh, I'm gonna rue the day that Papyrus and Undyne and Chara are all speaking the same conversation. I'm going to rue that day. Ring ring!
Hello, this is Papyrus. Oh, it's you, Undyne. Not that I was expecting anyone else. So, how are you? Any new developments in... Someone covered the cameras? Yeah, it must have been those troublesome teens again. But I swear I didn't... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to worry you. Yes, of course I'm all right. After all, I'm the great Papyrus. Even the mightiest human could never compare. In fact, I bet I could redeem this human with friend. Please let me explain. You see, I'm testing a hypothesis. Namely, that humans can live peacefully among monster kind. I know we're close, but it just doesn't feel right. Wait, Undyne!
Hey, Papyrus?
Oh, human! Don't fret. Undyne was just busy. There was an explosion and...
Why do you keep lying to me?
You've got it all wrong. I would never...
Papyrus?
It's just... I didn't want to frighten you, human.
Well, you don't have to coddle me, you know. Besides, Flowey's already mentioned how monsters might try to kill me.
What? But that's...
the truth. It sucks, but I just have to deal.
Human!
Actually, I've been wondering, Why go through all this trouble for me? Don't get me wrong, I'm glad you're here, but it's such a huge risk.
And it's a risk worth taking.
But why? Why are you so quick to accept me?
That's easy, human. It's because I believe anyone can be a good person if they just try. And looking at you, I see no room for doubt. Besides, it's not fair to judge an entire species over an ancient war and the actions of a few others.
Man, I had you all wrong. That was actually really mature.
Why, thank you, human. But you'll find I'm a skeleton with many layers.
Well, I'll try not to make things too tough for you. So this is a human. It's a lot smaller than I expected.
Because they're young and soon to be a model citizen.
Really, Papyrus? I know what you're doing.
Never fear. As a scientist, I have deliberated this thoroughly. And now one final.
What's the most annoying voice I can muster? What's the most annoying voice I can muster? Okay, I think this is it.
Like, pipe down. I'm trying to text. Oh dear.
Is there a problem?
A very significant problem, and its name is Jerry. Ah, man. That's just your opinion.
Maybe if we keep walking, you'll forget we're here.
Unfortunately, we can't proceed without the puzzle.
But if we try to stay here too long, we'll never be able to ditch it.
Which is why we're going to begin right now. Wait, that cell phone. Jerry, is there a reason you're here in this room?
Duh! It's the only good hotspot, and it still sucks. You know, I hate to say it, but maybe we should find Sans. His weird shortcuts might actually... Wow, a talking flower? That's stupid. Oh, you want to say stupid? Try looking in the mirror.
Look, it's crucial that we complete this puzzle. So if you could just leave for a few minutes.
No. I'm like in the middle of some major blogging.
Yeah, I hoped it wouldn't come to this. Frisk, in your phone, I installed a gun. But now you leave me no choice. Anti-Jerry defenses, deploy at full force.
What? Forget this. I say we make it leave. Actually, I've got another idea. This is gonna be painful. Act Jerry. Check. Jerry, attack 5, defense 30. Everyone knows Jerry. They wish they didn't.
Just act natural. We don't want to attract his attention. Status Y. Act terminal. Check. Terminal. One of my puzzle devices. Sadly plagued by Jerry's phone.
Oh, what are you staring at?
The whole world is spinning. Try to keep your head on straight. Act flirt. You try to think something nice to say, but then you remember it's Jerry. Jerry's slow lip smacking makes my skin crawl, and I don't have any. Status disgust. Act override. I try overriding the signal again, but it fails. Curse you, Jerry! The platypus.
Smack, smack, slurp.
Jerry laughs at a joke it just made. It's still chewing. Act snatch. You try to snatch Jerry's phone, but it spots you and smacks your hand away. Ew, now there's cheese on the buttons. That poor phone. Status no longer hungry. Act reset. I cunningly reset the timeline device, thwarting Jerry's cellular sabotage. Status clever.
Hey, what's your deal?
Smells like Jerry. Act Snowball. You toss a snowball at Jerry. It teeters backwards, clinging to its phone. Drat, you almost had it, human. If only it wasn't so obsessed. Status frustrated. Act Override. I access the defenses. Finally, they start to load. However, Jerry's signal slows the process, but it's a start. Jerry sneezes without covering its mouth. Act Talk. You act Jerry about Jerry's day. Instantly, it begins rambling, and you regret everything. It keeps going, and this is the worst possible outcome. Act Smack. As I smack the screen, the bar leaps forward. Clearly a flawless move. Status. And you didn't see the lesser dog's neck? Act Snowball. Oh wait. Act Snowball. You fling another snowball. Direct hit. Jerry's phone hits the ground. Finally, the moment of truth. Act Jerry. Snatch. Not wasting a minute, I pilfer that phone. Jerry gasps in disgust. Status Sly.
Dude, I spent like 500 gold on that thing.
The fact that this is almost over fills you with immense determination. Act Terminal. Keystroke. You start typing like mad when suddenly...
Why stop and you... There, we want it gone, right?
Well, this is encouraging. I don't know what you did, but that whirring is awfully foreboding. Status Concern. Act Activate. The defense is activated. Machine just keeps screeching. The claw grabber slams in the snow, tearing it from the earth, and then... Oh, fudge! We won and earned 0 XP and 40 gold.
Normally I'd say that was overkill, but I'm just glad it's gone. I love how it's just morally okay to kill Jerry or like attack Jerry. Like in a world where no one has to die, everyone wishes Jerry could. Hee hee, serves it right. I was just starting to get sick just by watching it.
Well, at least we can continue the puzzle. And this time, you'll get to see it in action.
Golly, I can't wait.
To solve this puzzle, you must watch closely. Hurry from tile to tile before they dissipate. But beware, for the switch is in constant motion. Thus you must complete each step with utmost care, or face another frustrating foe, or 2 or 3!
Then I better not mess this up. Just carefully walking, pressing it.
Wowie! You've done it, human! As of now, you've thwarted all of my puzzles. It's been a joy watching you grow as a puzzler. Even though it actually hasn't been a significant period of time.
Alright. We're getting... I think we're like more than halfway through Snowdin at this point. We have to be more than halfway. I'm not sure how far we are in, but we have to be halfway. Or more. Oh, it's over already? It really did fly by. But that just means we're one step closer to the barrier.
And to Snowdin, naturally. Which means it's almost time for your exclusive tour.
Yeah, we have to be at least halfway. Maybe more. Does that make it a Skeletor? Kid, bad puns aren't going to make us get there any faster. Fine, then I'll just have to find Sans. At least he appreciates my trashy humor. Oh yeah, we're at the Snowdin Bridge. We're about to hit Snowdin Town. And that means we're close to the end of Snowdin. What's the meaning of this? Come on, Pap. You know exactly what this is.
But why here? Why now?
It's just a Rubik's Cube, though?
Just a Rubik's Cube? Do you realize what you're saying? But what you see before you is the ultimate puzzle. It's a multicolored trickery that's not to be underestimated.
Normally I'd agree, but the way it's set up... You saying the kid can't handle it?
What? No. but the sudden increase in difficulty seems...
You pick up the Rubik's Cube, cranking one side, and that's it. You conquered the the oh-so-horrible cube. Oh my gosh. See what I tell you.
But I've never... I mean, well done, my friend. Your puzzle prowess is a shining beacon in this dark era.
You get that from an anime?
But what? No way! I'm too sophisticated for children's shows.
You've got a lot to learn from anime. Oh yeah, I've seen some interesting stuff in my boss's collection.
You two are weird. Besides, everyone knows what the movie with the time-traveling car is better and more historically sound.
Anyway, I'm fresh out of puzzles, so hey, guess you're free to go. Just like that? I mean, I could fight you, but I'm more of a burger kind of mood.
Well, we're not going anywhere near Grillby's.
I don't know. Burgers do sound pretty good right now. That's 2-1, Pap. Guess the kiddos on Team Grease.
They'll change their mind once they try my spaghetti.
Well, just be careful, alright? A human waltzing into town sure to turn a few heads. But I'll see about doing some damage control.
He didn't even try to stop us. Human, before we go, I have one last test for you.
Aren't we out of puzzles?
But this is a matter of combat, and knowing it may turn the tide of battle. Should you enter a fight with my brother?
Well, he is in the Royal Guard. Alright, Papyrus, I'm ready when you are.
We'll get started in just a moment. Human, but first... What? That can't be all of them. Any minute now. Oh, come on! There, that should do it. It's not like I distrust you, but this isn't a real fight. But don't worry, I'll be hindering my own spells as well. So just think of this as a friendly sparring match. Papyrus stands proud. Act, Papyrus, check. Papyrus, 20 attack, 20 defense. Seems to be holding back. Let's start with a basic bone attack. While they may appear to be harmless, these bones contain tremendous power. Papyrus rubs his hands together, chuckling to himself. Act, flirt. You tell Papyrus you dig the chemistry between you. Hey, this is a serious lesson, human. Anyway, blue attacks. You may remember them. You may or may not love them. But I bet you've never seen one like this. Surprised, confused, feeling a little blue? Now you know the true power of our blue attacks. Papyrus fidgets with his scarf. Act, flirt. You tell Papyrus you're falling for him. Isn't that a bit on the nose? No, romantic puns, my ultimate weakness. But don't think you'll be able to charm your way out of every fight. I, the great Papyrus, am impervious to your humanly wiles. Papyrus tries playing it cool. Act, tease. You remind Papyrus he's a giant big dork. Is this some kind of human mind game? Are you telling me to fight harder? Well, feast your eyes upon this. You may have fested by bones, but Sans has other tricks to contend with. Finish you. Papyrus rubs his chin. What is he planning? Act, cheese. You tell Papyrus that was too easy. He gasps, clearly shaken. So you do want a challenge. Well, I'd hate to disappoint my cool friend. But don't say I didn't warn you. Cool dude. Well, are you impressed yet? Papyrus eagerly waits your response. Act, flirt. Oh my gosh, human, you, seem very adamant about this. Does this mean I have to go on a date with them? Wowie, I never even considered that. Though perhaps I should have seen it coming. But what will I cook? What will I wear? And where? There's always... that's so far away. Yeah, well, I'd hate to disappoint, so I, the great Papyrus, will go on a date with you, and I just the place.
Hey, I'd hate to butt into romance, but can't we put that on hold? Dates are supposed to be special, right? And since we've got a lot of ground to cover, well, wouldn't it be better to celebrate when we're near the finish line? Hey, don't get jealous, you're still my favorite flower, bud. Must resist urge to scream.
Disregarding that last joke? Well, I suppose a bit more progress wouldn't hurt, as long as you don't mind waiting, that is.
He's taking this more seriously than I expected. Wonder how he'll take something like, no, you're no fun. But don't worry, Papyrus, I'm sure it'll be worth the wait. Just, let me take care of something before we get going. So, Asgore's phone. Dialing. Oh, let me remember Asgore. Howdy, Hey, Dad. Oh, human, it's good to hear from you again. Are you well? Have you stayed nice and warm? Goodness, I hope nobody's given you a hard time. It's cool, you've got nothing to worry about.
Human!
Oh, was that supposed to be a pun?
Wait a moment, I recognize that very Santa-like laugh.
You do? Ah, could it be? Could it be?
Mr. Claus!
Why, howdy, Papyrus. I see you've found the human.
Of course I did, for I, the great Papyrus, am a master of observation and discovery.
I guess it slipped my mind after all the excitement before. But all that matters is you found each other.
But guess what? My disguise actually worked. They truly believed I was a fellow human being.
Neato. Oh, wait. I just realized I think I have an upload that's about to come out. I better postpone that. Yep, I did. Let's change the date on that. Alright, where were we?
They truly believed I was a fellow human being.
Here we go. Neat! It's too bad I couldn't see it myself. Ah, but I should probably apologize. I meant to call back, but I've been a bit busy patching the floorboards. I'm not sure how or why, but there were holes all over the place. Cough. Oh no, are you catching a cold? No, I'm totally fine. In fact, we're about to hit Snowdin town. Ah, good. I think you'll find it quite comfortable. Though the atmosphere may have changed a bit since my last visit. Please be careful, and that goes for you too, Papyrus.
Well, you can't spell careful without R, A, and U, and that's almost half of my name.
Then I'll leave the rest in your capable hands. I can't believe you're friends with Asgore.
Asgore? Is that some kind of code name?
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Well, I'm more surprised he's human's dad. I wish Santa was my father.
Darn it, why does he have to be so adorable? What's... And I'm gonna leave you on that really quick while I get myself a drink. I'll be right back. I'm back, and yes, Inverted Fate's definitely based. Dorkt has all the correct takes on Undertale AUs. Everything that she thinks about in the characters, I usually agree with. There might be a handful of things I might kind of disagree with, but like the bulk of it, like, I can't emphasize how nice it is to have an Undertale AU where they have takes on the characters that are fairly accurate. A lot of AUs have takes on things that just don't make sense to me. I genuinely think that this blends in enough with Toby Fox's writing in a lot of characters. It's just that they act different. Some of them, it might be different circumstances. Like, if you read the dialogue without the character's font or anything else, often for the major characters, you go, that's clearly Papyrus. That's clearly Frisk. That's clearly Undyne. Anyway, let's continue the story, though, because we're approaching the end of Snowdin. Alright, here we go. Whoa, what's...
Oh, don't let the convincing clouds fool you. In truth, it's a hologram made by the amazing Undyne.
But it's so huge.
Yes, it covers the entire town, which is no small feat. But despite months of toil and sweat, Undyne persevered, with only one tiny explosion in her face.
And this happened in the air?
In a hovercraft, without protective gear. But the point is, we've always longed to see the sky. And now we have a taste of the surface life, however small. And if real stars are even close to the projections... Well, I can't wait to see them up close.
I just hope we can pull it off. So it's true. There really is a human here. Now, pardon me for sticking my nose where it doesn't belong, but are you sure it's wise to bring him here?
It's the best way to keep an eye on them, and I promise they'll be on their best behavior.
That's so? Well, your brother seems fine with the whole ordeal, so I guess I'll let this one slide. Help yourselves, I suppose. Care to chat? Well, I'll be. A human comes marching in here, and the first thing that they do is say hello? I expect more resentment, truth be told. But don't think a friendly face means we'll let our guards down. History's proven that even the little ones can leave a mark. All it takes is enough aggression and, well... I hate to see another waterfall incident about the town. We were one of the first establishments once folks started leaving the ruins. Of course, back then we didn't have any fancy projections or guards. Still, compared to Hotland Waterfall, we're one of the more modest towns. With Lieutenant Sans around, there ain't much more need for fortification.
Besides, my puzzles are already a brilliant defense mechanism.
Well, there's something, anyway. But we got all your basic needs. Food, a cozy inn, library for learning. I can't promise I'll greet you with open arms, but if Sans vouching for you, then at least you're in good hands. Your life. It is what it is. You spend your life in the same place and everything starts to run like clockwork. You get up, greet the day with a smile, do whatever you can to make ends meet. The hollow sky helps, but deep down we're all itching for freedom. Let me quickly check how much is left, because that way I can give you all an estimate of how much content's left. So yeah, just give me a moment. Right now we're in chapter 10, and in the last chapter of Snowdin is 14. Apparently, Snowdin is 9 chapters long. Okay. The hollow sky helps, but deep down, we're all itching for freedom. And now you're here? Kinda gives me conflicted feelings, to be honest. Humans. You sure know how to ask tough questions. The thing is, we've got a history of hardships with humanity, and it ain't pretty. First the war, then the prince, and knowing what we do now, well, makes it hard to trust folks like you. Plus, history hasn't been kind since then. And while all the previous humans passed before our time, you'll have to forgive me if I'm a bit skeptical. Yeah, right now we've already passed 5 chapters out of the 9, so we're more than halfway. But I ain't so stubborn as to hate you on the spot. After purchasing a bandana and 2 bicycles... Ah, that's... I know it's a human. Are you hurt? If you are, you're welcome to rest here. I'll then call your brother to deal with... What, looking for me? Mr. Sans! Just call me Sans, kiddo. Well, do you think you could... Hey, my bro's got it under control. In fact, he captured this human all by himself. Wow, Papyrus, I didn't know you had it in you. Hey Mom, does that mean we're gonna be free?
Well, we're in the middle of a crucial experiment, a behavioral study to be precise.
He's helping me see the light. Why do you have trouble seeing? Maybe need glasses? Sweetie, please be careful. This is a human. Maybe I should go.
Human!
Don't take it personally. Like I said before, you're a big deal. Just give him some time. Some extra space wouldn't hurt either.
Perhaps I have been a bit careless.
You know, maybe I should take a backseat for a bit.
Right. We don't want to startle anyone else. Another teleporter? Well, it's probably faster than underground snow tunnels. Behold, citizens, functional teleporters. For your convenience. The future is Papyrus. Sincerely, the future.
Sans said you captured a human, but I thought it was one of his weird pranks. Does it bite? First a dog treat, now this? Don't you know anything about humans?
Of course, we have a wealth of historical archives. And they cover your amazing energy blasts, your mind tricks, and laser swords, the giant robots, and magical size-changing shrooms. Though their accuracy might be up for debate.
This TV and movies are entertainment, not facts. I wish I could shoot energy blasts. Can humans wear leashes? It might be safer if they did.
But we've already traveled to Faltworth.
And you survived? That's amazing. So, what's with the little bunny? It's perfectly normal to walk your little brother on walks. Not that I expect a human to understand.
Then why hasn't Sans gone walking with me?
Sorry, bro. Guess the truth's been unleashed.
We'll discuss this over dinner.
I sure hope the human isn't planning to steal our presents.
Why would they do that when Santa is their father?
I think I missed something here. Well, I kinda sorta asked Monster Santa if I could call him Dad. He seemed cool with it.
Do you think he could adopt me too?
Maybe you should put that on your Christmas list. Yep, they lost me.
Yo! Papyrus, that a real human? Yes, they're a kind human with a great potential.
For real? But Undyne said...
Undyne, it's just trying to look out for you. But as you can see, they too wear a stylish hat.
Huh. I guess it's pretty neat.
It does match their jacket.
They're just normal winter duds. You're the one rocking a helmet. Undyne gave it to me after my rocket boots sent me flying into the tree. She's the coolest, but so is Alphys and Sans. Hey, do you think I could be a scientist and a guard when I grow up?
Well, you know what they say, always aim high, like Papyrus.
Yo! And stay in school. Oh man, Alphys said the same thing last week.
And she's absolutely right after all. Education's the key to becoming an amazing scientist.
Okay, I guess school isn't that bad. Funny how Lieutenant Sans is acting so calm with a human around. He keeps telling us it's A-okay, but I guess that's politics. Did you know there's an AU that puts this guy right here, Politics Bear, in the role of Asgore? That's right, there's an AU where he is Asgore and has his own boss theme, and it's actually a good boss theme. Let's see. I would show you, or I'd play it here, but I'm not sure they'd be okay with it being on YouTube. It's a legitimately interesting AU. It's just they have some really wacky roles because of the context of the AU. But anyway, this is not that AU. At least it's got the chops to handle it.
Human, I'm warning you. This place is a hive of grease and salt.
What if I like salt?
Well, I do want you to enjoy your stay.
But you might want to hold off for a bit.
Wait, you agree with me about Grillby's?
Well, my unit's still hanging out there, and if a human walks in... I absolutely promise you that there is an AU with several, like, it has full, or not a full soundtrack, but it has a decently full soundtrack. Like a bunch of songs, and Politics Bear takes the role of Asgore, and it's a legit good Asgore theme. In the AU, Mad Dummy's Mettaton. I don't remember the rest of the roles, but Mad Dummy takes Mettaton in that one. Alright. So, where were we? My unit's still hanging out there, so if a human walks in, the rest of the patrons might start getting ideas. Gotta smooth things out. Sure, fighting's banned in towns, but you get a bunch of drunk monsters riled up and, well, that's more work for me. You're probably right. I've had enough of the cold shoulder anyway. Like I said, don't take it personally. They'll warm up to you if I have anything to say about it. Is that umbrella wearing sunglasses?
Of course, it's a scientific fact that cool shades enhance one's coolness by 1 magnitude. And despite the cold, the hot food and hotter deals make this stand irresistible.
Let me do that really quick. There we go, that looks nicer.
Make the stand irresistible and extra chill.
Did he seriously just say that? Well, it's a good sales pitch. But I still gotta eat your last batch.
Point taken.
In honor of Lieutenant Sans, our protector and endless pun dispenser. Heh. Told them not to put it on a pedestal. They did anyway.
It's a wonder you didn't fall asleep while they built it.
Nah, I passed out after 5 minutes. I'm just great at holding a pose. So you mind sharing your secret?
Human, stop. You have so much more to live for.
Well, first you gotta...
We're leaving.
I don't know how he does it. I mean, I were vice captain, I'd cave under the pressure. But he's always smiling, cracking jokes like this is all one big punchline. Well, we all wear fake smiles, and I don't even think Sans is capable of frowning. He's a better actor than all of us. You know, you're taking this human thing way better than others. Well, we aren't royal guards, so why complain? Milkus keeps smiling away. Why'd you bring them here? I just want to look around. Very well then. Well, I guess the comics will have to wait. Ayu. Obviously it means ultimate universe. Come on, Ayu. With you here, we'll be up to our necks in headlines. Ewan, how do you feel about crossword puzzles? Love them. I mean, they're a way to pass the time. And maybe there's hope for you yet. Another Luke's? Hey kid, Sans told me to give this to you. A crossword. Is he trying to tell me something? Undernet, watch out for number 3. Where's number 3? Saw a talking flower there. Oh, watch out for you. That's Undyne. My old job was scientist. Souls we need 1. And we have 6. And we need 7, we have 6. That's where it goes. Okay, okay. I'm filling in the holes. Is he trying to tell me something?
Just fill the remaining boxes of Z's. Another history book. Let's have a closer look. Why has our ruler shortened itself at 11 inches? Under this mountain we are still uncertain.
It was going so well. A human soul, freedom inching ever closer. But he disappeared, the eyes of monsters locked on him. Or so it is told.
Maybe we should find another book.
Hey, kiddo. Oh, Sans! How did it go? It's a work in progress, but it got me thinking. So, how about you crash here for a while? You must be beat after all those puzzles.
Well, we were sort of hoping to move onward.
To where? You can't mean Waterfall, a hot land? Well, you see, that look on your face seals it. But buddy, you can't bite off more than you can chew. Gotta pace yourself. Relax. Rest up. Take it 1 second at a time. Besides, you'd probably lay low for a while. I guess so. And we happen to have a spare couch with your name on it. It's big, roomy, has a great view of the TV.
Are you proposing a sleepover?
Something like that.
Oh my gosh, we could stay up late watching Metaflix and sample my finest pastries and pastas. And best of all, we could watch the hollow sky shift into starlight.
That does sound appealing, Papyrus. That does.
Truly, this is a flawless plan.
No, this is an awful plan. I can't let that kid stay close to the smiley trash bag. No, when you put it like that, it does sound pretty fun. Plus, you've put up with a lot today, and you both deserve a break.
Well, the human's health is my ultimate concern. So, if they wish to rest, I suppose I can too.
Flowey's gonna flip, but so what? It'd be nice to settle down for a while. No random fights, and at least here I am with people who care. One more day isn't gonna kill him. Oh no! Are they actually considering this? That stupid trash bag weren't staying there, I swear I'd... You know what? I'm in. Then come on in. It's for their own good. Nothing more to it. At least here they'll stand a chance. Oh no. Oh no! I thought the whole thing was remastered. I didn't know they didn't remaster the whole thing. No! We're in chapter 11 now. Alright, alright. Get any jokes about the old sprites out now, okay? Get any jokes about the old sprites out now. Welcome, champ. Get any jokes about Frisk being a potato out now, okay? Like... I don't want to make the jokes too much because I know Dork is pretty uncomfortable with the jokes. So, if we're to make them, get them out now and then we'll move on. No, it's the real deal. Durable, dependable, dense. Which is why I left it by the door. I mean, can you imagine lugging that thing up those stairs?
Says the one with the ever convenient shortcuts.
And this is the biggest shortcut of them all.
No, it's laziness. Can't you at least try to wear your armor more often?
And ditch the cool costume you made me?
Well...
Oh, how come you never told me, Papyrus? Yeah, bro, it's a padded t-shirt. Only a genius would come up with something this cozy.
Well, I was going to tell them eventually.
And for reference, the sprites do go back to high quality, like super high quality. This is just, they can't make new content and remaster older parts at the same time. They remastered a lot of the older parts. Everything we went through up to this point was remastered. But yeah, this is still decent quality. It's just not the super duper high quality that Inverted Fates is known for. But eventually they'll remaster and everything will be up to the same standard.
But such a reveal may prove too overwhelming.
So, where do I sign up for one?
You mean you actually want a costume? From me?
That's kinda why I asked you, you do.
Well, forget the sign-up. considered a gift once I find a suitable shirt.
Shining cold armor. Upon closer inspection, you spot some ketchup packets inside. Better not tell Papyrus. Yep, that's a rock. Rocky the Rock.
I still think you could have given him a better name.
And how do you know it's a he? Besides, you're the one who named our trash bag Trashy.
That's completely different.
Not really.
Well, I think a rock needs a more encouraging name. Like Sir Boulder the Brave, defender of the table. It's bad enough Sans never feeds them.
Well, yeah. Ever since you made that sprinkle dispenser, I never get the chance.
Oh no, have I enabled your laziness all along?
Papyrus, how could you? But you made a rock happy. I'd say that's a win.
Of course, that was my plan all along. You have to wonder how a rock even eats those sprinkles.
What? Is this for real?
Behold the socket dimension, home of the socks. Or it would be if my brother would actually use it.
Hey, I use it all the time. Just not for socks. So I'm supposed to accept an ominous vortex as a matter of life? Yep, really brings the room together. Except the parts ripped open. That's pocket dimensions for you.
A sock covered in sticky notes. Finally, something sane. Dear Sans, I present you your own socket dimension. Now please move your sock.
Okay.
Don't just move in a nanometer.
Okay.
A centimeter doesn't solve any problems. Okay. Wait, since when was a sock red?
Who said it was the same sock?
Something seems different about the couch today.
Well, how about you take a load off? I mean, it does have your name on it.
But I thought it had the human's name on it.
Sans wasn't kidding. There's literally a sticky note with your name written on it. Really, Sans? Well, it's not like either of us know your real name.
Now that you mention it.
Didn't you see the note?
Your name. Sans, I thought you remembered my name.
Papyrus.
I knew you could do it, brother.
It's a joke book. Inside is a quantum physics book. Inside is another joke book, and it just goes on and on and on. Recollection stirs within you until you hit a puzzle book.
So that's where you put it. Wait, how do you then fit inside all those layers?
Well, how do you fit your battle bod under your coat? And your dating duds under your battle body? Now that's the real puzzle.
Ah, the trash can.
One of Lights Gray's mysteries.
That's because you never use it.
What are you talking about, bro? It's a great shortcut. But doesn't that make you feel down in the dumps? Yep, it literally does. Well, sometimes anyway.
It all makes sense now. Feast your eyes on my metallic canvas. It's here that I work my culinary magic, formulating fantastical and flavorful feasts.
I've been thinking about selling tickets, because let me tell you, there's nothing like watching him cook.
Oh, what a brilliant idea! Perhaps I'll even be the next Mettaton.
Hey, you're already a star in my book.
You really think so?
Well, I sure do.
Oh no, the flattery. It's too much.
A microwave. Guess Papyrus is a microwave fan.
This microwave was actually a gift. Introducing the MTT brand, Glamour Wave. It'll make your food as hot as Mettaton's handsome. Be by Shonen face. What? That's the slogan. Don't judge me.
See, it's funny because he's a box of some shades. That's like it.
But don't forget the cape.
And the arm cannon.
And the spikes. So many glorious spikes.
Yeah, I guess he is pretty metal. It's a butterscotch cinnamon pie. Free food. One of the perks of being the queen's best bud. Game or not game, but story? It's not progressing anymore. One moment. Okay. Just need to skip to the next page here.
Yes, Miss Toriel is so helpful. She always bakes us the sugary quiches.
They're called pies, bro.
Well, the point is they're delicious and grease-free.
So you know the queen.
Well, of course. After all, my brother is vice captain, and I've worked with the royal scientist for 3 years.
Guess you could say we've got connections. And what's she like?
Very kind and nurturing. She's eager to share her wisdom. In fact, she's provided education to everyone in need.
She's a total pun master.
A minor setback to an otherwise wonderful woman. Although lately she's been rather distant, I suppose, and I've never seen her leave the castle.
Who can blame her? She's got a whole kingdom to watch over, and a restful one at that.
So, who wants some pie?
Okay, is there a reason your sink's so tall?
To provide additional bone storage, of course.
Yeah, and I know someone who'd love to sink their teeth into those bones.
Well, the joke's on him with my camera and security locked him. That meddlesome mutt is a thing of the past. That's right, for 3 purchases of just 300 gold, you too can get the top-of-the-line security lock. Where you are? Human, so close.
You sure this thing's secure?
Oh no, did I forget to close the sinkhole again?
Well, I don't know about you, kid, but I'm feeling pretty drained.
Ah, my food museum. Are you prepared for its brilliance? It's full of pastas glowing in weird colors, and a half-eaten bowl of ramen. It's slathered in ketchup.
I'm beginning to think you have a very serious problem. Hey, I tried to kick the habit, but I just can't muster the strength.
Then maybe you should try harder. Forget I said that! So, Papyrus can operate lasers now. What is the world coming to? So you wish to see my room, human? Well, it's a dark domain riddled with forbidden secrets. Are you certain you can withstand their power?
Yeah, peekaboo with fluffy bunnies. Pure darkness incarnate.
Sans, you're ruining the mood!
Oh, Papyrus? Both know you're a goober at heart. Come on. Should I even ask what's going on here?
Stay back, human. This room is like another world. You hear me? Another world. A world of trash and questionable life choices.
But the colors are so hypnotic. I can't look away.
Unfortunately for you, a locked door thwarts your advance.
Nice try, bud, but Pap, kill me if I let you ride my trash tornado.
And now, for the moment of truth. Behold! Live from Hotland, it's time for another dazzling episode of Mettaton News.
Mettaton's of Anchorman now? Oh wait, was that not that wasn't Papyrus? I saw all caps and I assumed Papyrus. One moment. Here we go, I think I'm ready now for this. Live from Hotland, it's time for another dazzling episode of Mettaton News. Mettaton's a voice, or a anchorman now? He's kind of a jack of all trades.
So let's get cozy, human, and enjoy the show.
Good evening, beauties and gentle beauties. This is Mettaton, hot off the presses with a sensational scoop. Reports are in, and it seems someone new, someone shocking, and someone potentially deadly walks among us. And tonight, we have 3 brave witnesses making their TB debut. So let's hear it for Snowdrake, Tildrake, and Icecap. And now we're in chapter 11b. Oh my gosh, Mettaton? Can I just say how cool this is? You're like my idol. You're my Oshi, Mettaton. You flatter yourself, darling, but don't let you sell yourself short. After all, I hear you're an aspiring entertainer. But yeah, I'm a real punny guy. And Icecap, are you aware that your charming hat is on live television? Everyone's watching my hat right now? This is the best day ever. But we all know audience dig a rebel, right? And nothing says rebellious like a pair of dazzling sunglasses. You are a monster after my own robotic heart. But enough formalities. Our viewers are on the edge of their seats. So tell me, just what did you encounter today? It was a human. Dramatic pre-recorded gasps. Oh, I know. What an unexpected development. But there's more, dude. The human glared at us. I mean, I'm no wimp. They threatened us over a harmless prank. Plus, they totally ignored my hat. And they blasted us with those scary death pellets. You heard it here, folks. With a heart colder than Snowdin's climate, this human menace has shaken our guests to the core. Is this the start of our darkest hour, or is there more to this story that meets the eye? Well, believe it or not, I have another witness. Facing danger with the hottest hits, they met the human and triumphed. So, my dear correspondent, please share your experience. Alright. Yeah, that's Mettaton. Oh. Hi, I'm Napstablook, but I guess you knew that. Of course! What would I be without your musical genius? Oh, gee, anyway, I just want to say I don't agree with them. Because I met the human in the ruins, and they were really nice. A friendly human? Is that even possible? After all, humans banished us underground. They took our prince. They crushed our hopes and dreams. And who could forget Waterfall or Undyne's discovery? Yeah, it could be some stupid human trick. No, they never tried to hurt me. And when I played some tunes, they even hummed to the music. And I guess we put on a show. The ruins monsters really loved it. And the human, they said they want to change how we look at them. Call it a trick if you want, but I believe them. But they attacked us. No offense, but did you even see them attack? So there you have it. A human may walk among us. But are they the victim of generations of hatred and fear? Or a sinister soul lurking beneath their smile? Well, it's not my place to judge, at least not on this episode. But before we go, I have an exclusive clip from my dear creator. Nice. Undyne advises you all to tread carefully around this human, but only time will tell if justice stands for or against them. So until next time, this is Mettaton signing out. Well, at least the human's a celebrity. Yeah, that's encouraging. Don't sweat it, kid. Mettaton's always got a flair for the dramatic. Can't trust everything you see on TV. Right. But, Pap, mind if I have a word with you? Yes, of course. We'll be back in a moment. So, what did you want to talk about, brother? It's the kid. It's not letting me progress again. This keeps happening. Okay, we'll just go to the next page and then... What about them? I'll be blunt. We can't let them leave. It got stuck again. Are you hacking me? You saw the news. Thanks to those kids, everyone's gonna know there's a human around. And who do you think they'll believe? The honest ghost? Or the folks saying what they want to hear?
But the human never attacked them. It was...
The flower? Judging by the look on your face, that's a yes. Which reminds me, where'd that plant even come from? I've seen echo flowers, and vegetoids are dime a dozen. But seeing how golden flowers came from the surface, well, it's weird to say the least. Sure seems like he's in a hurry. Almost like he's got something to hide.
No, he's just an out-of-towner from the ruins.
Or maybe. What are you trying to accomplish, bro? You said you wanted to take him past Snowdin, but why?
I can't tell you.
And why not?
I just can't.
Well, if you're trying to get him home, you know that's not an option. I'm not saying that because Undyne wants them dead. Because even if you got past the fort, even if you changed your mind, the fact is that the only way they can leave is if they take Tori's soul.
But what if we have a different plan?
Then you should say what it is, because otherwise it ain't looking too good.
I wish I could, Sans. But please, trust me. I'm strong. I can protect the human.
Bro.
I'll take all the blame, bro. We'll find a way to make everyone happy.
Papyrus. Papyrus. I know you want to do the right thing, but sometimes you gotta make tough choices. Is it stuck again? Is it stuck again? Because it looks stuck again. And sometimes you gotta make the most of what you got. It's stuck again? Okay, one moment. I've got the authority to guarantee it. But the moment they leave, it's out of my hands. So please, don't make this harder than it has to be. You don't need to have a bad time.
But I can't give up on them.
Oh, what's the matter, Papyrus?
It's Sans. He thinks the human should stay. And, logically speaking, they are safe here.
Safe, sure, but will they be happy? A prison's a prison, even if there aren't any bars. Mm-hmm.
I know, but...
Come on, Papyrus. You're too great to give up. The human, no, everyone, down here is counting on us. We will break that barrier.
She said the same thing once.
Well, let me put it this way, pal. Your brother might not believe in you, but I do. Hey, Sans, is everything alright? Oh, you worried about me? Not that I don't appreciate, but I've never been better. But Papyrus, he's probably making some new invention to surprise you. Maybe cooking up some crazy pasta recipe. So, what did you guys talk about exactly? Nothing serious. Just thought I'd try some new material on him. But you know Papyrus, always a critic.
Human, I have something to show you.
You alright, bro?
Never fear. I'm feeling even greater than usual.
Wow, guess I got worked up over nothing.
Human, I hope you're prepared for utter amazement, for this is an establishment of rest for my mind-boggling masterpieces.
Okay, that sounds promising.
Deep inside, it holds the power to shatter space. Time, matter, the color orange, it's just that cool.
But what did oranges ever do to you?
I tried engineering a word that rhymed. It backfired. But anyway, on to the cool shed.
So, what's this thing?
Oh ho! You picked the perfect place to start. Behold the interdimensional transporter. Its purpose to pave a path between parallel universes and worlds. Think about the possibilities, the discoveries. A papyrus for every occasion.
But Papyrus, that means infinite sans is infinite socks. Infinite puns about socks.
All that concentrated laziness. But I must persevere, for science, for truth, for the great party to come. Well, and you're invited. Well, once it's finished anyway.
Hey, cool flames.
I thank you, human. I find flames an essential key to coolness. Anyone can make a hoverboard with enough effort, but I, the great Papyrus, prefer to travel in style.
So is this the part where we go in a whole new world?
No, silly, that's what the portals are for.
Man, we gotta get you watching more human history.
This lamp exists, no spikes, no lasers, just a fancy lawn ornament.
I guess that's something.
You know, this lamp actually came from the transporter. It's metallic, it's magical, it's
Out of this world?
and it's much more appealing than the lamp in the forest. And then when I work, I enjoy quality entertainment. So I put the screen here for inspiration. After all, Mettaton proves that science is limitless, though this terminal has other purposes too.
Oh boy, you planning on building a giant robot?
Well, the thought had crossed my mind. But this device serves a greater purpose, namely the capture of one robbing rover. It has a great reach, a magnetic field, and a mighty grip, but somehow he always slips away. Perhaps dogs are made out of liquid.
Nah, I think that's just cats. Hey, I know these toys.
Really?
Yeah, Santa had these at his house.
Of course. That must be where he keeps his workshop.
I probably won't be going on much longer, Clown Knight. I was planning on finishing Snowdin, but Snowdin proved longer than I expected. Actually, it was a guest room.
For the elves, I presume.
Right. Anyway, what's with the gun?
It's my incredible de-laserifying laser. It's still in the testing phase. With luck, Sans will finally gain a little pepper in his step. And look at this impressive blueprint. It's my latest puzzle, the Gauntlet of Deadly Terror. Coming soon to a hotland near you.
You kindly ignore that's upside down and strangely familiar. By the way, what happened if you and Sans earlier?
It doesn't matter. Anyway, would you like to join me in the kitchen?
Sure. Hours pass of several cooking spans, some more explosive than others. Nearly a day, and still nothing makes sense.
Asriel, what have you done?
And this is actually where I'm going to probably end. No way, we'll finish the chapter. Hey, kid. Flowey, what are you doing here? It doesn't matter right now. We gotta move. Okay, look, Flowey, I don't want to abandon our mission, but it's late, and I've had a rough day. This is my first real break, so can't wait till morning? Great, that's just what I wanted to hear. Whatever, I can work with this. I just have to find the right angle. That's it. Hey, I get it, you've been through so much. Dying would have been enough to put a damper on anyone's day. That's exactly why we have to go. What are you talking about? Kid, I'll be frank. You can't trust Sans. What, are you crazy? Sans been looking out for me since I got here. So it seems, but in case you forgot, he's the vice captain of the guard. So, he never once gone out of his way to hurt me. He's bent rules left and right, stood up for me around the locals. I understand if you're jealous, but come on. This isn't about jealousy. In case you forgot, I've been around the block before. I've reset to know enough about what Sans is capable of. He might seem nice, he might even seem reasonable, but who's to say he won't get you in your sleep? He's got to consider the hopes and dreams of the whole underground. So I already put one kid over monster kind. But that's not all. I heard him and Papyrus talking. And you know what he said? I'll be blunt. We can't let him leave. I don't believe you. Oh? Then why don't you try leaving right now? Seriously, I'm just looking out for you. I'm trying to be a good friend here. But if you're going to be so stubborn... Not again. Fine. Have it your way. Determination. Okay, we're still in this chapter, but I know we're approaching the end. Because look, it's Sans. And they reset. See, what did I tell you? He anticipated this. He was going to stop you. That's right. Sans is going to stop them from leading Snowdin. But Frisk reset and avoided the confrontation. We don't know that. I freaked out. Didn't give him a chance. I want to at least hear him out. I'm leaving. Already? And without saying goodbye? That was so quick it was a jump scare. Kid, that's not like you. Now look on your face. Look, it's cold. How about you head back and have a nice hot drink? Kid, stop. You don't know what you're doing. And what are you doing? Keeping you from doing something you'll regret. Reset. He's not there. I already checked. We're so close to the end of Chapter 11. Chapter 11 is so long. But as soon as we're finished with this, we're done. And next time we continue, we'll do Sans. Gosh, it keeps getting stuck like this in music transitions. I don't know why this happens, but for some reason, whenever the music transitions, it'll just suddenly freeze. Maybe if I wait and let Sans kill you in your sleep? Great idea. But it sounded like he just... But do you really think he'll just let you go during the day? Well, he already expects me to sneak out. So vary your routine. Throw him off. I'll look for Papyrus. It's locked. Still locked. Those monsters are hardly friendly. Amazing. It's not a locked door. What do you want? Can a monster get some privacy? I just want to know if you've seen Sans. Nope, and I don't care where he went. Gosh darn prankster. Great, another dead end. Oh, guess the other person's taking a siesta? Don't know why, but I had a feeling I cast you here. So, care to explain why you're sneaking around? Nope. You okay, bud? Jeez, you look like you got your... just got caught with your hand in the cookie jar. I'm just hungry, that's all. Yeah? Let me see about heating up that pie. Thanks, Sans. Say, how long do I have to stay here? Tough call. I still gotta hash things out with my boss. Gotta talk to Tori. It's a lot of work for a guy like me. Sure, I'm the vice captain, but there are a lot of monsters that want that soul. Still, Snowdin's not a bad place once you get used to it. Might get cold, but it's cheery. It's peaceful. It's got that hollow sky. So would staying here really be that bad? No, I guess not. Anyway, you should get some shut-eye. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye socket out for you. He's snoring. Suddenly you remember the definition of insanity. Hey, resetting won't change a thing. We'll see about that, Captain Cryptic. Maybe Dad can help me. You're really determined, aren't you? Good thing I took that fake nap. But what are you trying to accomplish? Another spike? That makes 4 in a row. It's so close together. I had a feeling you'd be here. Sans, haven't you heard of knocking? Didn't have time. Anyway, we gotta talk. Flowey's Sans isn't here. I already checked. And no sign of Papyrus. I checked his room, the shed. But nope. Okay. Unless... That's it. I know exactly where to look. Hey, it's that human from the news show. Fascinating. So small. I'm still checking. I'm checking frequently now. Thank you, Freedom, for the green super chat. Take another donation. I appreciate it. So what? You heard what those punks said? You're gonna trust someone that you call a punk? Okay, I need to do the transition again because it got stuck on another music change. It does this so many times. I don't know why. But we're already 200 pages into chapter 11, technically 600, so it's so close then. Ho ho, but we got the royal guard right here. This could be a problem. Right, the chief said that DT reading. I knew it. I knew they couldn't be trusted. Doggo, stand down. No, I'm not going to let this kid make a moron out of me. You've got to you got to be kidding me. I mean, I know it's a grill, but it's getting too heated for my tastes. You guys,
Are you okay? Sans told me you might leave, but why now?
thank you, Bob, as well, for the green super chat. You got to go? Well, I hope you have a happy new year, Bob.
While here, you could have.
I... Look, we need to talk, and something tells me this isn't the right place. So, meet me at the edge of town if you want to know the truth. That sounds like the end point. I think they're going to end right when they go to the edge of town.
Human, did Flowey tell you what happened?
Yeah, he said Sans wants to keep me here.
It's true, but he means well. It's a very different world beyond Snowdin. And now everyone has seen your face.
So even you think I should quit.
Far from it. I want to continue on our journey. Even if the odds are slim, I want to make a difference. But if we were to continue, well, I suspect you know what we must do.
Let's get it over with. That look on your face. That's the look of someone who knows what's coming. Hey, kind of funny you think about it. Thing is, I really can't let you leave. Don't know what you're doing. Maybe it's nothing at all. If I'm warning you, kid, the second you step foot in waterfall...
Sans,
Pop, let me finish. Because the thing is, waterfall's outside my jurisdiction. Here I can bend the rules freely and give you a good life. You'd have good food, bad laps, and I know it'd make Papyrus happy. But if you leave, the other guards won't hesitate to kill you, because they're looking at the past and the big picture. And while I've got a lot of authority, I can't promise I'll be able to stop them. Never been big on promises in the first place. Besides, I get the feeling you know what it takes to go home. So, turn around for your own good. If not, well, it won't be fun for either of us.
Sans, please reconsider.
Bro, we already went over this. So, what do you say, kid? No way. You don't scare me. Well, so much for doing this the easy way. And that is where we're ending. Because I believe... Yep, this is the end of chapter 11. So, that's all I have the energy for. There's technically more. Maybe I could force it. You know, I'll do another vote again. I'll do another vote if I can... Finish Snowdin. Yes? No. I'll leave it to the vote. Do I push through the remaining part of Snowdin? The next part is chapter 12, meaning we'd still have 3 more chapters left. I can't emphasize that enough. We'd have 3 chapters left. So, do you want me to try to push through the remaining 3 chapters? That's a majority yes so far. That's 5. Okay. I'll end the poll. Okay, I'll try my best to push past this, but if I do get to my limit, I am going to stop. I am going to take, though, a brief break. So, let's come back in about 5 minutes, because I want to quickly rest my voice for just a short while. Okay, let's get back into this. Sans stands his ground. Intermission. Ring ring.
State your business.
Oh, please, Alphys, you can cut out the act.
It's you, Mettaton. Hi?
Well, hello to you too. I take it you're doing well.
It's business as usual. Or it would be, but...
Oh yes, the human. I take it Undyne's consulted you.
If by consulting you mean a lot of yelling. And, lots of worried questions. It's supposed to be funny, or it's funny. I'm supposed to be the guard, but she's trying to keep me safe.
Alphys.
But now, there's a human. A real human. Number 7. You should see the other guards. They're so excited. Well, most of them. There's been a lot of shouting back at the fort, and Sans hasn't reported back. He's probably trying to keep his word. It's what the Queen would want.
But not what the majority of my viewers want. There's the rub. The human menace. The final soul. Monsters finally reclaim freedom after centuries of suffering. Those are the headlines they want to see. And frankly, I have my doubts that Sans can contain the human. But you know him better than me.
He'll do his best, which is a lot more than you would think. But if anything happens...
Well, Blookie believes in them, and I'd rather trust my cousin than the bitter raving of a guilt-ridden fish.
Hey,
No offense.
but that's the problem. I mean, they're still human, Mettaton, and they're the final 7th soul.
So what will you do?
I just...
Alphys.
I have an obligation for the rest of monster kind. Do you know what they would think if they discovered how I really feel? If the head of the royal guard actually protected a human, you'd give the wrong impression. They might think I'm betraying them. My personal feelings don't matter. I need to focus on the greater good.
Because murdering children is so noble. I'm not saying you're wrong, darling. By all accounts, we should both try to claim that final soul. You, the captain, and me, the human annihilation machine. I understand completely. But Alphys, I know you're not a murderer. Don't be like me. Yes, showbiz has its appeal, but this relentless archetype, it's not you. Besides, if we don't stand up for our convictions, who will? I'm saying this as a friend, not a celebrity. So please, just think about it.
I can't make any promises.
I understand. Anyway, duty calls. I can't keep my viewers waiting. Just remember what I said. Click. And back to Sans. This is now officially part 12. Again, there are 3 more of these. That's not even counting all the bonus parts. Sans stands his ground. Act, check. Sans. Attack 29, defense 21. Likely has more than puns and pranks up his sleeve. Be careful.
Why did it have to come to this?
Status, anxious. Act, check. Sans.
Lazy as he is, he's very powerful. Let's hope he puts that laziness to use. Status, anxious.
Welcome, Zarky. That look on your face. You really don't want to do this, huh? Well, there's still time. Sans watches closely. Act, joke. You ask what instrument a skeleton plays. Come on, kid. At least give me a hard one.
Why must you do this, Sans? Then again, we are fighting Sans. Act. Reason. Is there really nothing you can do? With your rank, surely you could reach a compromise.
Bro, this is the compromise. Yeah, bro. Bruh. If I show too much support, how do you think the other guards will take it?
Sans readies his next attack. Joke. You tell Sans he's a lot of guts for a skeleton. He shrugs.
Guts? Nah, but I got plenty of backbone.
All right, you can keep joking. Just don't go overboard. Act. Reason. Status. Disgruntled. But you have command over the entire guard, disregarding Alphys. Point being, they have no choice but to listen.
And I'm just one guy, so if I make a scene, it'll cause inner turmoil. The people might think the guard's not looking out for them anymore. The last thing we need is a coup.
Sans whistles to the music. Funny, since he doesn't have lips. Act. Joke.
You ask if he's ever ordered spare ribs. Sure, whenever I'm feeling classy.
Spare ribs? Wait, now I get it. Act. Reason. Status human or wizard. Status desperate. But surely if you explain that this human is kind... Or maybe you could speak to Alphys directly, or perhaps the queen. I'm sure she'd understand if you...
Bro, I've already considered my options. The fact is, ideals can't fix everything. Anyway, enough stalling, kiddo. If you want to know why I can't let you pass, here it comes. Do-do-do. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, don't look so blue. This was just a teaser. Might be better if you turn back now, because I ain't pulling any punches. The real fight has just begun.
The real fight has just begun.
Act. Joke. You ask how a skeleton could call its friends.
Sans gives a knowing look. The laughter never comes. I don't like the looks of this. Status tense. Reason. Well, if you would just let us prove ourselves.
Kinda hard to do that when you won't even tell me your plans. Sorry, no flex on this one. I don't have the muscle for it.
The smell of condiments drifts through the air. Act. Joke. You try to tell another joke but trip over your words. Why not try something else? Hey, what did I tell you about ketchup, Sans? Act. Plead. Status. Sans. Please, Sans, I don't want to fight you. Status, not great.
Then do the right thing. Tell him to turn back.
Now that's just unfair.
Item. Monster candy.
You ate the monster candy. Very unlicorice-like. You recovered 10 health.
That's not bad.
Arg! I knew I forgot something important. How could I betray you? Status, oh no! Act. Scold. Sans, I thought you were above cheap tricks. Status, cheating is bad.
I'm doing what I have to. The kid can't make it past me. What makes you think they'll last out there?
So far so good. Don't get careless. Yeah. Seems my training served you well. Act. Scold. Status relieved. Status concerned. Even so, you don't need to be so aggressive. Don't you care how they feel?
Why do you think I'm doing this?
You now understand the gravity of the situation. Well, everyone makes mistakes. Stay determined. Status hopeful. Scold. Why can't you be lazy for once? Status ironic.
This is why. Well, I think I've proven my point. Sorry, kiddo, but you're going to the next dimension. There is no canon fan game for Sans, but yes, you would be able to flee if there was a fan game for this. So that's right. When you run out of health, this happens. Copyright theme. This isn't actually monetized, but I don't want copyright themes to play because then ads will get put on this despite not being monetized.
Well, that's one mystery solved.
Yeah, and all I had to do was get beaten to a pulp.
He didn't kill you.
Okay, you've got a point. Still hurt, though.
A hideous pile of mismatched blankets. At least they cushioned your fall. It's a note from Sans. Let's have a look.
Hey, Butto, you enjoy your trip? Look, it's nothing personnel, kid. Just doing my job. Relax, get cozy. We got snacks, a TV, all the critical comforts. I'll check on you later. Man, should I even feel right now? You'll have to reflect on this situation. Two mysteries solved in the span of a few minutes. It must be a new record. This pooch is on a trip to dreamland. Best let sleeping dogs lie. A mountain of trash, Papyrus's worst nightmare. At its peak rests a humble bowl of dog chow. How does copyright work? To put it simply, it's a roulette. Sometimes you can use Undertale music and you won't get claimed. Other times you use it and you do get claimed. Sometimes you can dispute it and they'll say, "Oh, you're right. Toby gave you permission to use it." Other times they'll go, "We don't care that Toby gave you permission to use it. You still can't use it." It's dumb, but that's how it works. It's constant chance. And because I've done hundreds of these, if you do hundreds of these and they hit 10% or they hit like 5% of 500, that's 25. I think. Yeah, it's 25. Modern art keeps getting stranger and stranger. Sans' catch-up addiction shows no sign of stopping. Putting their name in the description doesn't do anything. This isn't a matter of... Okay, for specifically Undertale music, it isn't a matter of crediting them. Like in the case of Inverted Fate, I do put like the Inverted Fate link, but the way copyright works is they detect if you had the music. This isn't a human reviewing it. This is a automated machine. And an automated machine doesn't care about whether you have permission or not, or if you credit them or not. Let's see. Alright, so where was I? Please, Sans, think of the children. A cooler full of snacks, bicycles and ice cream, cinnamon bunnies. Will you take one? You pilfered one cinnamon bun. Congratulations. It's a working TV surrounded by trash. Is this supposed to be ironic? That bowl of chips might look appetizing if it weren't for the crumbs and splatters. And look, the stains are ketchup. What a surprise. A rogue mustard bottle has infiltrated the masses. Be very afraid. Groovy. It's a lava lamp. Or perhaps a fire lamp is a more apt description. It swirls with Papyrus's rainbow flames. Oh no, science, etc. Char is getting a bit more expressive to Frisk here. Just a little bit. Seems this trampoline is your only way out. Leave the socket dimension. Oh my gosh, he put you in the socket dimension. Yup. I cannot believe this. At any rate, are you alright? A bit sore, but I'll deal. I'm sorry, I should have taken more precautions. You're my responsibility and I... Hey, don't beat yourself up. We'll power through this. Just give me a second to get ready. After a quick power nap, you equip the manly bandana and return to the outskirts of town. So, back round 2? Well, don't say I didn't warn you. And we're now in chapter 13. You now understand the gravity of the situation. Act question. You ask why Waterfall is any different. Sans shuts his eyes, sighing. Well, this time surely we'll pull through. Status hopeful. Spell, blue attack. The monsters there have plenty of reasons they hate humans. I think the Waterfall instance speaks for itself. You feel a sense of foreboding. Act question. You point out that Papyrus is there to help you, but Sans still looks away. That's right, and together the human and I are unstoppable. Status triumphant. Spell, bee barrier. Don't get me wrong, Papyrus is strong. The strength alone ain't enough to get through Fort Aquarius. And even if it was, there's still the rest of Waterfall, Hot Land, and Undyne to worry about. Sans looks at his wrist, except he's not wearing a watch. Act question. You ask Sans why he's so vague. He laughs, shaking his head. Now might be a good time for terrible puns. This tension is simply too thick. Spell concoct.
I combine another batch of chemicals. Wait, no, your defense dropped. Human, I'm so sorry.
Well, at least you're sorry that you did it. Look, you don't want to know the details. Kids like you should be happy. Not a care in the world. Sans digs into his pockets. That can't be good. You eat one half of a bicycle. Your health was maxed out.
Again with the cheap tactics. Spell bee barrier.
Eh. But by saying that, I guess you're going to want to know even more. But if you can't take what I'm dishing out, you'll never survive out there. Sorry, bud. But it's back to Ketchupville for you.
You really shouldn't have panicked. He forecast those blasts rather well.
Wow. Getting flamed by the voice in your head? Now that's just sad. Letting the voice in your head flame you. Welcome, friend Soy. Well, excuse me for being scared of giant blasters. Still, you realize that he spared you again. Right. Could have finished me. Maybe Flowey was wrong after all. For once, I really hope so. Back again? Well, they say third time's a charm. Let's see if that holds up. Remember, don't panic. Act flirt. You tell Sans he's the only one for you. He looks perplexed.
What are you doing now, human?
Bee barrier. Status suspicious. Huh. You sure like flirting with danger.
Sans continues to look puzzled.
Act flirt. You say your life. Sans him would be impossible. Suddenly.
Sans, do you realize what this means?
Try me.
Don't you see? We're in a love triangle. The human loves us so much they simply can't decide. We've trapped their heart in a game of tug-of-war.
Right.
Well, I'm a selfless skeleton, and my brother could use someone to keep him motivated. And perhaps love could prevail in this trying battle.
I don't know, man. I'm a tough guy to please, bro. Fast food for life.
Aha! You're the perfect match. You both love greasy food. I'll make preparations after our fight.
Well, that just happened.
I think I'm going to need an accordion. Status, wingman.
Now, how are you supposed to date me if you leave? That's just another reason to turn back.
Sans chugs a bottle of ketchup. How romantic.
Flirt.
You wiggle your eyebrows, but Sans just shrugs.
Don't overdo it, bud.
Are you mocking me, brother? Status frustrated. You need to make a good impression. Think of your future love life.
I don't know, Pop. This ketchup's a tough act to follow. But who am I kidding? I know the kid won't back down that easily. I've beaten you twice, and you keep coming back for more. Never expected to get a workout like this.
Sans muffles a yawn. Question. You ask what it'll take to prove yourself.
Easy. You'd have to last till I run out of steam.
Honestly, I'm surprised he's still going. This must be a new record. Status, proud. Reason. Well, I think the human's done a remarkable job.
True. You made it this far. But I think it's time I took one of my legally required breaks. This would be a good time to head back, because after this, I'm going all out.
Sans pulled out a hot dog.
You hear that? All out. Sans is about to stop being nice. We're almost at 3 hours of doing voices, gosh.
Act. Question. You ask Sans if he has a spare dog.
Nope, I left him in the socket dimension.
Really, Sans. Actually, take your time eating. Status, hot dogs.
Bee barrier. Happy break time.
Sans whips out a ketchup bottle, holding it close. Another one? Where'd you get all those bottles? Not the ketchup. Scold. Will you put that away? You're making the human hungry.
Pretty sure they pack their own snacks, bro.
Sans is slowly drizzling ketchup over his food. Dang it, now I'm hungry too. Status, woefully hungry.
Sans is staring longingly in the hot dog's eyes. Except doesn't have eyes, and he's staring at the ketchup.
See, this is why you need that date. Status, best wingman.
Spell, concoct.
Doubling your speed.
Well, back to work. I hope you're ready for this. Sans is sweating. Status question. You ask if you've proven yourself, but he hesitates to reply.
I am honestly impressed. Have we really motivated him that much?
Status, is this real life?
Act reason. Listen to the human. Is our teamwork not proof of our undying resolve?
But that's not the issue here. Because at the end of the day, there's only one big reason they want you dead. What a pain. You ate the unicycle. Your health was maxed out.
But status tense.
It ain't because of the past. That's just one piece of the puzzle. Then what's the other piece? Didn't you read the crossword? We have 6 souls. It takes 7 to break the barrier. I think you can connect the dots. You reapplied the band-aid. Still kinda gooey. Your health was maxed out.
Another successful concoction. Your defense doubles.
Now do you get it? Everyone's tired of being trapped. Everyone's dying to see the sun. To them, one kid means nothing. It's a sacrifice to the greater good. Truth is, they probably expect me to do their dirty work. But deep down, I know it's not what she really wants. Look, you're lucky I'm even doing this. Do you know how easy it'd be for me to kill you? Too easy. Geez, what's that make this? Twice? Thrice? Let's just get to the point. Really? You still haven't had enough? Just my luck. He can't keep at this forever. You call Sans a bonehead. He just shrugs again.
When will it end? Status tired.
Concoct.
Nyeh. All attacks are blue.
You're something else, kid, but I guess that's what you get for determination. Sans heaves a small sigh. Is he relieved? But to be honest, I'm getting tired of all this fighting. He was up enough to use my special attack. Sans is preparing something. Still not going to back down? Well, survive this and I'll show you what I can really do. Alright, you asked for it. Here goes nothing. Yep, it's literally nothing. It's not going to be anything either. Get it? The way I see it, you've got 2 options. Give up and accept things as they are, or stand here in the cold twiddling your thumbs. You'll get bored, and maybe that couch start looking pretty friendly. No? Well, I got all the time in the world. Sans! What, bro?
I just don't understand. The human overcame all of your attacks. And I distinctly recall you saying that...
Papyrus, look. Really think we want this? She's tried. Heck, she's been trying since before we were born. And sometimes the ending's gotta be bittersweet. And if they say their soul could still help us one day, yeah, when they die of old age or whatever other cause, it'd take decades, but at least our freedom would be guaranteed.
And do you really think they'll be happy this way? Perhaps we can make them comfortable, but even if Snowdin is safe, and even if the ruins open to them, that's so little space. They'd just be our prisoner.
Well, it sure beats the alternative.
I know I shouldn't keep secrets, but I believe we have a better solution. And I wouldn't choose us lightly, Sans, not after I...
Bro, you can't expect me to run on blind faith.
Just give us a chance. Let us continue on our journey. Let us prove the humans can be kind. There's still hope for a peaceful solution. If we told the Queen, if we worked together, then we could have changed everything. But keeping them here will only prolong the status quo. So please, Sans, let us take this risk. Sans, don't you believe in me?
Wouldn't it be funny if Frisk used the fight button and killed Papyrus here?
Act, joke. You ask what you'd call a skeleton song.
Heh. It's death metal, right? Man, after all this, you still got jokes to spare. You really are something else. I hit you with my best moves, but I can see there's no stopping you.
Or me, for that matter.
I'd hate to see you unhappy. Now, technically, I can't let you leave, but let's say I'm catching some Z's. And you just so happen to catch a boat to Waterfall. I was down. But they can't blame me for resting up with a human on the loose.
Then you really...
Hey, we all make mistakes, and besides, I think I owe someone a date. So I guess that's it. Give yourselves a pat on the back. I'd say you earned it. As for me, I better take a little power nap. Just give me a tap when you want to start that date. Wait, sup, kiddo? I'm sorry for all the trouble. I'm no stranger to complications. You're just a special kind of complicated. Just promise you'll look out for my brother, alright?
Well, that ended better than I expected.
Yeah. By the way, thanks for sticking up for me. I mean, if what Sans said is true and you really need 7.
Human, please, you needn't trouble yourself with that.
But,
why don't you rest up for your date? You've earned it.
alright, we'll talk later. And that's the end of 13. All that's left now is kind of the... There's a little more of Snowdin, but I've had enough. I don't really want to do the last little stretch right now, because I've done 3 hours of this. So, before we talk about ending though, how did you all enjoy the most of Snowdin, including the boss fight for Snowdin, Sans? Mhm. I think Invert Fate's a really, really interesting AU, and I'm always surprised when I hear that more people in the community have never heard of it. So, now that we are ending here, let me check on something because we need a new place to go since we're about to end here. Oh, I was gonna I was gonna raid the same person as last time, but I can't actually raid them because they already ended. Okay, give me a moment. I'll look for someone to raid. Let's try. I suppose we went the rest of that without music because I forgot. Well, let's see. First, let me see if anyone's doing Undertale. Oh, wow. Someone is doing Undertale. Well, I found one person doing Undertale, but they're doing a non-verbal one, and non-verbal isn't as interesting. Is this person in English? No, it's not. Give me a couple minutes and I'll try to find someone to raid. It'll just take me some digging around to find someone who's currently active. Okay. Pokemon's not that bad. Let me listen into this. Okay. Sure, we'll go with this one. So I'll drop this in and thank you all for coming. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. And I'm going to drop that raid link any second now. I'm just making sure I have it. Let's end.